goodness, hello, good evening everybody, good evening. Amavi and Steph and Oceana and Dark Rubber Ducky and Ruby and Tracy and Welsh, hello Voodoo, hello Nancy, hello Mimsy, hello Queen, Tish, hello Bev, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. How are we all doing today? Happy Thursday. Hello, hello, J to the D, hello. Hurricane, hello. Sassafras, Doohickey, Dove Kitty, Boop, hello. Hello everybody. How's your week been? It's been a hectic day. It's been such a massive day. It's been such a massive last 2 days. I just feel like I haven't stopped. And that's okay, because sometimes we get busy. What have I done today? Let me tell you all about my day. Well, I lifted some heavy things, and I saw a lot of sunshine, and I got my steps in, so that was good, and I drank a lot of water, which was nice. I did forget my sunscreen, though, so that's not great. My ear slightly hurts, and I almost burnt the house down yesterday. So it's been a day. It's been a bit of a day. So let me tell you all about it. Before we get into it, before everybody's waking up on the other side of the planet, or while everyone is waking up, tea or shower? Oh, it was shower. It was definitely shower. I got in the shower with like 3 minutes to the stream, and then the hot water hit me, and it was just really relaxing. And then before I knew it, it was like 8:10. So, sorry. My bad. So I almost burnt, I burnt everything down yesterday. I didn't burn everything down. Okay, so I was cooking a lovely steak dinner. I had my lovely cast iron pan, and I have burners, right? I have burners. We're familiar with stovetop burners, yes. But I don't have a lot of bench space, right? And do you all remember how I purchased an Instant Pot because BB was telling me all about the risottos that I could make? Turns out I can actually just make a risotto in a pan. It takes about as long as the Instant Pot. But anyway, I was very excited. I got a new Instant Pot at some point last year. Don't remind me when, because that's just going to make me sad. I got an Instant Pot, and it was a big fancy one, and it had an air fryer attachment, and it had a regular attachment, and I was making all these things, and everything's great. And so yesterday I was making a steak dinner. Now I like me a rump personally. I do like a firm rump. So I had some rump steak, and I seasoned it all nice, and I had it out of the fridge, and it was pat dried, and I put a little bit of oil in the pan, and I just some spray oil, and then I hit the steak with a little bit of spray oil and some salt and pepper. And the trick to steak, right? For me, at least the way I enjoy my steak, the trick to steak is getting that cast iron pan smoking hot, rip-roaring, super high on the heat. And then once it's at heat, I put the steaks in sideways to render the fat on the outside first, just for a minute, and then I let them do about 3 to 4 minutes on one side, 3 to 4 minutes on the other side, depending on how thick they are. Get them off after 7-8 minutes, let them rest. Everything's fine. So, anyway, the reason why I mentioned the Instant Pot is because the Instant Pot was just beside the stovetop, and my cast iron pan, I had the heat up too high, I don't know. But I was about 3 minutes into cooking one side of the steak, and I turn around, I'm like, what's that smell? And the entire front panel of my Instant Pot was just melting away. Apparently the flame really wanted to go out one side of the burner, and so half of my Instant Pot's face just melted. So, I mean, ironically, I didn't put the Instant Pot on the fire. It was just too close to the fire. And so I can still, I can't make it air fry, but I can make it saute. But also I've been told that half melted electrical goods probably aren't safe to use. So I took it apart, and now it's probably going into recycling. And that's okay. Someone will turn it into something fabulous. But not me. So anyway, that's the story of my Instant Pot and how I almost burnt the house down. Yeah. That's fine. I've currently got, if I do have to run away, it's because another thing's on fire. I've currently got a roast cooking. in my little easy bake oven that I've told you all about. That's currently going, I think it's got about an hour left on it. So if I suddenly have to run off or you suddenly see a plume of smoke fill the screen, that's because the roast's burning. And I had to cook it because I needed to meal prep some meat for over the weekend. And I thought, why not a roast? I deserve it. Yeah, rip the Instant Pot. Yeah, I mean, it's still somewhat... It kind of looks like Two-Face from Batman, if you look at it, like, at an interesting angle. So, B, thank you for the super chat to put towards a new pot. Thanks, mate. I probably won't get... I appreciate the... I appreciate the generosity. I probably won't get an Instant Pot just because I didn't use it nearly as much as I thought I would. I might go for just a standard air fryer. They tend to be a bit cheaper. And as handy dandy as the Instant Pot was, I don't know, the majority, like I used it mostly for like slow cooked meats, but I didn't do that nearly as much as I thought I would, and risotto. So I don't know. But I'll put that in my back pocket, MB. Thank you for the support, mate. I appreciate it. So, yeah. Anyway, that was my story from my lovely steak. I made steak bowls last night. I did like a salad. I did air fried sweet potato in like fries, sweet potato fries, air fried. And that's why the Instant Pot was out. And then, yeah, the steak. Sure. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we're here to react to a couple of people on the internet. Today, we'll be watching Miss Chantal Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, and her most recent live stream, which clocked in at 2 hours. It's the BEEZING HOUR with possibly the worst background thumbnail. I don't know what this hot, tragic mess is. We're going to watch a little bit of that. We're going to play the skip game heavily through that because I'm not going to lie when I say, and I've been saying this for a while now, her live streams are insufferable. Very rarely is there a talking point or worth remembering. I think shout out to the compilation and clip show channels who are taking these live streams and pulling them down to like a neat 20-30 minutes, because 2 hours and 20 minutes worth of live stream is just... I mean, I like it because I have fun with y'all, and I generally tend to talk a lot anyway, but Chantal just waffling on, just... I can't do it. So we're going to cover as much as we can there, and then we're going to move on to Amberlynn Reid, Miss Amberlynn Reid, Ambi if you're nasty, and her two most recent uploads, which have come in pretty close together after a little bit of a hiatus. We've got Someone Took a Photo of Me in Public Weighing and My Friends Are Coming to Visit. Ooh, side characters. Followed by This Isn't Okay and Going Back on Ozempic? ? Spoilers, it's entirely clickbait nonsense. I hate when she does that. That's all. So if you're ready to watch me get frustrated at Foodie talking absolute nonsense and Ambi visiting the word salad bar, you're in for a treat. Enes, thank you very much for being here for 31 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Enes says, rip Instapot. I know. Maybe I should probably take a photo of it before I get rid of it, hey? I should do that. Yeah, I'll do that. the poor dear. It's very frustrating. And then I was like researching whether or not you can just get a bottom. Like, if you can get tops, you can get bottoms, right? Like, if I could just get the bottom of the Instant Pot, because I've got the actual pot itself. I just need the electrical part, the mechanical part, or whether or not like you could repair the faceplate or what. But I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't be allowed near fire. Doohickey, thank you very much for being here for 8 months as well. Doohickey says, rip the pot. This is what I get for reminiscing about Old Blue the other day. Hey, Kim Possible, good to see you. Lisa, hello, good morning. Yeah, anyway, Google find a bottom. Sure. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. Also, I have another story. Also, not here to bullshit, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. All right, here is Foodie's terrible background. Oh my god, it's awful. What's wrong with this? Well, we've got black bars on either side, which means her aspect ratio is entirely out. I think at the highest, she had about 500 in the live stream, so you can really tell that people are not suffering through this alone. She's got a bees account. Also, I understand I did listen in on the 2 live streams from the day before. Long story short, Back still hurts. Ouch, I can't, like, use the bathroom. I guess I can still get up to get food, though. Something about sunlight that's kind of covered in this one. It's sciatica, or it's something else, or it's a disc, or it's diabetic. Oh, what's the word? Not naturopathy. That's a different thing. Anyway, it'll come to me. Yeah, long story short, this is terrible and ugly, and I hate it. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says a contribution to a new air fryer. Oh, I ditched the Instant Pot, kept my air fryer. Oh, that's fair, Voodoo. See, the whole reason I went for that Instant Pot was because it could do both. It had a top. It had 2 tops for 1 bottom. That's the dream. But unfortunately, yeah, I just lit it on fire. So I appreciate your generosity, Voodoo. Thank you for the support. And Graveyard, thank you for the super chat as well. Graveyard says, can we name it the Foodie Pot because it melted like she does in the Kuwait heat? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, we could if you want. Thanks for the super chat, Graveyard. I hope you're having a great day. Anyway, the other story, well, we should get started here, but the other story is I was out walking the other day and something got in my eye. I think it was like a rock or a piece of dirt or something. I was out walking. I was like 30 minutes away from home. So I got this thing in my eye, and then I just kept walking. I was just like, oh no, I want to get my steps in today. Like, I'll just keep walking. It's a really nice day. It's not too hot yet. Walk, 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 blink, blink, ow, 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 ow. It's up in the corner. And then there was a point where I couldn't open my eye because it hurt so much. And for some reason, I'm not very coordinated at this. So I was walking, trying to keep one eye closed, also closing the other eye, having to hold it like this so I could like release my facial muscle. Struggle bus, Mary. Eventually, like 40 minutes later, still a thing in my eye. Get home, try to wash it out. That doesn't work. Sit there miserable for like an hour and then end up having to use like a jug of water and like pump water into my eye to get it out. I don't know what it was. It hurt. Anyway. That's my story. We're gonna listen to these stories.
Don't get on camera. Well, I can't be on camera right now. Like, I'm literally in my bed. I'm cutting out. Can you guys hear me okay? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix that, okay? Just wait.
Great. Excellent. I click in to skip all of the welcomes and she's silent. And someone super chatted her. Great. Good.
Me.
Buddy, hello.
I'm kind of getting the hang of it, but yes.
Thanks for
so okay. Hi, Brittany. Am I muted still? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, I should have had an eye wash.
I see Gia now.
Marvy, hello. Thank you for being here for 2 months. Marvy says, been having a rough week, but love it here.
Okay,
I'm glad, mate. I hope your week gets better. And yeah, chat's a really good place to hang out. I agree.
I'm saying hi to JB, Nostune. Sound was perfect. Good. Okay, Rebe. Always great. All right, good. Okay. Golden Girl, hi. Hey, no name, hey. Welcome back, everybody.
I'm going to level her out.
I need to find out how to do intro music. Rudy, hello. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, this is like my first time doing this. This is my my 3rd time. Why can't you...
This is my first time doing this. No, it's like my 3rd time? Oh my god. Just...
be on Twitter. Well, that's just ridiculous, Tiny Lasagna. I mean, people are always thinking the worst. I've explained why I'm not on camera. It's because I'm in my bedroom, and my bedroom is private, and I'm not dressed in my hijab.
Well, she was saying the other day that it was her mattress playing with her back. I don't know.
I am pretty much...
I don't know what it is. I would like to actually know what the hell it is, but I feel like this is just going to be a moot... I don't know. A moot piece of information. I feel like we're never going to know the truth. Foodie's probably never going to know. She didn't even know what jab she took in the butt the other day.
Barely dressed, and it's comfortable for me because getting dressed is hard with the back issue I have right now with my back injury. So, hi, Vanessa. Yeah, so that's why I have a radio show. So, Caroline, I know it's not like probably the most exciting, what you're used to, but as soon as I can cam up, you better believe I will be, because, I mean, in my videos anyways, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my live streaming. I don't want to give up on something. Like, I want to try to follow through on things, which you guys know I never do. So,
Follow through on what?
And when something is hard and it's just new, I don't think it's, I want to try to, like, follow it through and try to make it more exciting, and, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, guys, hey. Let's chill. That's basically this is basically the
exactly, Steph.
only content I can do right now. So it's basically this or nothing. So
you should always know what's going in the butt.
I at least want to like come and hang out with you guys, because it takes my mind off of like, it just takes away some of the boredom of like just being in bed and not doing much. Hey.
All right. So can I get a show of hands who thinks that Poopy's like fully out of the picture now?
Hey, body side view. Did you ask what kind of shot you're getting? No, I haven't been back
Get a show of hands in the chat.
to that clinic. Tiger Balm. I have deep heat or something like that. Now, not much works in the way of medications, even those injections. Hi, Orange Pulp. So,
Do you remember what those injections were? Because again, like, did you get a discharge from the clinic to tell you what you got or like what you had to pay for? Anything? No?
Gia, I don't think so. I don't think you would want to do that. But sometimes
I don't think he's there. I think that's the whole reason why Foodie doesn't want to cam up.
I wish, because honestly, like before, if going to the bathroom was unbearable. It's great. Also, like this, glad you guys like it. You're human and have a right to rest if you're injured. If this is all
Hippie, good point.
you can do, so be it. Thank you. It's so annoying. Her fake positive and fake laugh. Who are we talking about? Me? No, not me, right? I don't have a nice fake laugh. No name. Heart.
Because it's kind of weird as well. Like, isn't Julia's allowed in the bedroom? I thought. Because Howie's got the content room. So, like, I don't think in either of these streams she's mentioned the cat.
Any improvement? Beautiful. I guess I was on Twitter for being in here yesterday. I'm not on Twitter, but was told I was mentioned.
Hey, Vanessa.
No name. You are gonna get so much hate for supporting me or being in my chat.
Oh lord, No Name was the one who was throwing bucos and bucos of dollary-doos, right? That's that one. It's Foodie's sock account.
People are
because I think it's in this stream where Foodie goes, oh, just so you know, like 30. YouTube holds 30% of the super chat. So if you super chat $10, YouTube takes $3, and then the content creator gets $7 outside of the taxable conversation. That's how it all works. And I did find it interesting. I think it was in this live stream where she brought it up, and I was like, oh, why are you suddenly so interested in how much YouTube takes of super chats? Is it because you yourself are sending super chats and you have to do some quick math? Possibly.
going to they're gonna come for you for that. So just so you know, I'm not allowed to have any supporters. I'm so terrible. Hi Kiwi. So thank you so much for the super chat, No Name.
I think the people that choose to support you, considering the amount of conversation, content, and legitimate evidence that has consistently been discussed and shown about you being a pretty terrible person, it really does speak volumes to the people in your chat who choose to support you directly, I suppose. In saying all of that, I do understand I also missed a whole kit and caboodle. By the way, fabulous drag name. I was really sad when Kitten got ousted quite early in... Was that Canada? I think it was Canada. Canada season 4. Anyway, I was going to say, Chantal showed herself to be a whole ass bigot again. So that's fun. Shocking absolutely no one. Yeah, great. You do realize you can criticize people and not bring up their sexual orientation. That's not a dig. Just FYI.
I hope people don't give you too much heck, but you know what? You're always welcome here. More than welcome. And anybody even from the hate channels, if you're... ready, set, bees! If you're tired of the hate channels, you can hang out here, no problem. Nos Tune, 5 members. Okay, let's see who became members. This is exciting. Thank you, Little Nitty. Okay, love the sound of rain. Tangerine, Mimi. And
yeah, Voodoo. I thought Kitten was a breath of fresh air and really quite lovely.
Gia, there we go. Hi guys. Screw the haters. I support you always. Thank you. Thanks for the memberships. Yeah.
More of a reminder, Lottie. Yeah.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Ew, Jenna.
It's every season we just need a reminder that Chantal's a terrible bigot.
I don't care. Heart. Yay. Well, if you don't care, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I think that's probably why you're No Name. You'd like to be anonymous, because I don't blame you. You have to be careful, especially in this community. Hi, Freya.
All these people being beezes.
Actually, I don't like to associate myself with Gore World.
Or was that a gift? I think that was a gift one.
No, I'm the center of it. To them, I don't like to, because I don't agree with a lot of the things that go on. Hello, Pew. Pew. I did not weigh in. I'm not even thinking about that right now. But I know I'm definitely losing weight. So when I do, it's going to be, there better be a loss. I mean, okay, I have to get into what I've been doing. Welcome.
Okay, 12 minutes into a 2-hour live stream. Let's go.
New members. Thank you so much, Nostune. That's so generous. Thank you, No Name. And Ready, Set, Beast for all the new people. Crafty Gypsy. Hello, Karma Attack. Moth is dead. Yes. Hold on. I'm just going to fix one thing, okay? Be right back.
How fascinating. Skip it. Nope, she's still gone. Great. Skip it. Still gone. Excellent. Skip it. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Okay, I missed some comments here. Elodie, are you talking about me? Someone thinks I'm undilated? Is that what you're saying? Okay, number one, who cares if it's prescribed by a doctor? I'm not, but if I was, pain meds can be useful as long as they're not abused.
You're like the conspiracy that No Name is Kybella. That's a good one.
Okay, so I think if people just accuse me of abusing them, I think they're projecting. That's all I'm going to say. I try to answer everyone's questions. Okay, so now, Samira, I've literally been watching you religiously since 2017. First time I'm
Morning, Lizzie.
You were 17 and now you're 24. Wow. Jeez. Did I have any influence on you growing up or what?
What a fucking bizarre question. Can I just listen to this? Oh no. Did I break it?
So now.
No, we're good.
Samira, I've literally been watching you religiously since 2017. First time I'm commenting. You were 17 and now you're 24. Wow.
So someone in her chat is saying that she started watching Chantal when they were 17 and they are now 24. And listen to Chantal's response.
Jeez. Did I have any influence on you growing up or what? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, Moonface.
Whoops. Look at the Julia picture. Okay, yes. So I wanted to welcome everybody. So you're going to see some things on screen. I appreciate you guys. Like, just going through, like when I start a stream, I want to say, hey.
Speaking of Julia, has Julia been vaccinated and or spayed yet? How's that going?
You know, I see a lot of people doing that, reading their members. Of course, I've always done that. There's different ways that you can support my channel and me if you want to. Of course, there's with memberships. You guys already have seen that with super chats. There's Cameo if you want a personalized video. I'm starting to feel better enough that I think I should be able to get dressed to do them. I'm sure you appreciate that, but it might be another like day or two. You can follow me on TikTok, and if you want to send a donation to PayPal.
You know what? I have taken for granted how little I have had to consider Chantal's state of dress. You know? But now she's just reminding me.
You can do that as well.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're going to live stream regardless of podcast or not, you should probably have pants on.
Have to do any of those things, you know, but if that's how if you want to, you can. No name. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Well, here's to the haters. Gotta go and feel better. Pretty lady, see you on chat. Oh, thank you, No Name. Wish you can stay and chat with us. That's
all right. My conspiracy is now that's Poopy being forced to donate.
So kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, you're very kind and you're always welcome here. And too bad for what people say, you know.
I'm very much team pants.
The thing.
Yes.
Thank you for
Gloating. Hello, good to see you, mate.
Okay, I don't know how to use this app,
Happy
but I'll
Thursday.
figure it out. Just give me time, guys. Just give me like a few more times. Yeah. Okay. Well, have a good night, No Name. Thank you so much for your generosity. It means a lot, and just being here too, even if you're not donating anything. You know, all of you are appreciated for being here. Thank you so much. So now that's out of the way. Yeah. So the Beezing Hour. Honestly, the Beezing Hour is just a whole mess. It's like
it really is. It's a terrible podcast.
Technically a podcast, but it's just like mostly.
Again, I'm just gonna put this out here. Chantal could talk underwater. Chantal can talk non-fucking stop. If someone gave her a topic and she was able to speak on a topic for an hour, maybe that would be a little bit more interesting. But she's all over the place and everything kind of just devolves down into people are mean to me on the internet and they're critical and reaction channels need to cam up and blah, blah, blah. Like she defaults to her, I don't know, internet struggles. I don't think she's able to keep on track to make an hour's worth of podcast content. We can't get finished sentences.
A hangout podcast. So I don't know, sometimes if I have something I want to talk about specifically, I'll talk about it. I think most of you are here to beez anyways, and beezing is just like
no, thank you. You keep your beezing to yourself.
Kind of like trolling and just being silly and just being like hanging out with each other and talking and bantering about whatever. You know, we don't really have to talk about like, you know, true crime. I mean, if you guys want to have a true crime night, we definitely can. I like that. But, you know, I do want to do one gaming night a week at least. I want to play these games that we've purchased that we haven't used. So, you know, I definitely have to do that. Now, I wanted to talk about being on the mend because today was kind of a breakthrough where, okay, just for example, just to go to the bathroom when I was first injured, I don't know how I injured myself. When you're fat, like when you're really, I shouldn't say fat, but when you're heavy like me and you have a small bone frame, like you have a smaller frame because I'm very short.
I'm confused. When this first happened and even when she was still walking, she was saying it was sciatica. Now she's saying it's an injury. Can someone catch me up on the lies, please? Which one is it? Because she's not been diagnosed with sciatica and she wasn't diagnosed with a specific injury. She was just given 2 shots in the butt of something she didn't know what it was. So help me out here.
I'm just guessing injury from something, I don't know. Maybe the mattress, maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, I used to have to like kind of...
So it was the monkey bars or the mattress or the walking or the sciatica? Right. Possibly the diabetes.
All on my hands and put all my weight on my hands and it took me forever. Now I just roll right out like a barrel. Just in and out of bed, no problem. So I feel like there's definitely some healing going on, you know, like alhamdulillah. It's what I've been doing basically.
It just reminds me of all of those years we watched Chantal trying to get out of office chairs in the kitchen. That very specific effort sound we heard. This is pretty close.
Is just like to run it down a bit. I've been, hi Tracy. Some of these methods you're going to find odd, but we've been talking to people who've had similar issues and how they kind of healed themselves here, which is...
Wait, are you speaking to doctors or you're talking to... Listen to this nonsense.
You're going to find odd, but we've been talking to people who've had similar issues and how they kind of healed themselves here.
Who the fuck is she talking to? Who is she talking to? We've been talking to people in Kuwait. She doesn't fucking talk to anyone in Kuwait. She doesn't know anybody. Who does she talk to? She's talking to people, you know, other people about how they've hurt themselves. The fuck is wrong with you? Go and speak to a doctor. Weren't you supposed to get, like, imagery or imaging and stuff? Wasn't there a conversation about an MRI because they needed to check your nervous system? Like, what are you talking about?
Which is funny, people
Google. She's been talking to Google.
think I'm undilaudid. They don't have drugs like that here. You know, like I can't even get Lyrica, okay? So I can't definitely not get, they just kind of, if you have any kind of severe pain, that injection is the most I'm gonna get. And even that.
You don't even know what the injection was. You don't know what the injection was. What are you talking about?
You know, they don't have anything. They just tell you to take paracetamol.
Lottie, I swear, this vlog, no. Stream, sure. This stream makes me think that maybe she has been. I think Annie P has been back on the DMs. Yeah.
Or and like Celebrex or something, and that's it. So I've been taking vitamin D. I've also been putting direct sunlight on the affected area, like on my back. So
what?
When the sun is at the hottest in the highest, you know, near my bedroom window, I like cover enough, but I leave exposed the area where it's like where the pain would come from.
Hey, Sarah. The healing power of sunlight? Is that what? Yeah, it's sun healing. Yeah, right. Okay. Yes, she's mooning the sun. See, if we do come full circle, because she had a personal vendetta against the sun at one point, and now it's providing her booty healing. Interesting.
Like lower back area, and the sun, it's like really hot. I can feel it like burning down on my skin. And apparently, like sunlight, it's like a whole thing. Healing with sunlight, like
Stop it. Brandon, thank you. Thank you for being here for 19 months. Brandon says Chantal will do anything but what a doctor orders. Honestly. Healing ass sunlight. Exactly, Brandon. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Snowflake. Thank you so much for the support, mate. By the way, that's not at all required. You can just at me if you're in the chat to say hi, but I appreciate the support and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello. Thanks for being here. Hippie, thank you for being here as well, and thank you for the support. Hippie says, for booty healing. Oh, Lord. All right. Well.
like burning down on my skin. And apparently, like sunlight, it's like a whole thing. Healing with sunlight. Like, and I know you're gonna laugh at that.
I am. I really am.
But the sun is the best source of vitamin D, right? As long as you're not getting too much. The vitamin D, and it strengthens your bones and fights inflammation. You would not believe it.
Yeah, vitamin D. Yes, the sun also hits you with a whole myriad of light spectrum rays, including UV, which just, you know, build the possibility of things like skin abnormality and skin cancer. But sure, tell me more about the healing power of the sun. By the way, I'm not anti-sun by any means. I just come from a country where we are taught at a very young age that if you don't slip, slop, slap, you have an extremely high chance of being sun damaged because the sun is out to get you. What?
It's crazy. Blondie, Barstow, what a cute picture. Gifted 1 Foodie Beauty memberships. Messy girl. There you go, messy girl. Thank you.
God. I wonder if this could be flagged for, like, false medical information or something, because this is some wild shit. Broken tailbone, don't worry, just go out and moon the sun. It's fine. That'll heal it all up. It'll just... Nice and neat and tidy. Did you know the sun's the greatest source of vitamin D? That's gonna repair your bones straight up. What are you even talking about? Don't bother with this medicine nonsense. They don't know the healing power of the sun. Andraste, thank you for the super chat. Andraste says sun is quitting tomorrow. Sun meets moon. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. And World Traveller, thank you for the super chat as well. World says, shout out to the unsung heroes, the OG Holy Trinity, who never went back to her chat after they banded together when Foodie Beauty treated them like poo. Look, to be fair, I think the unholy Trinity have have a lot to answer for from early Foodie Beauty supporting. But also, yes, it is a very fond memory that the moment Poopy came in, they were like, right, we're out. Yeah, true friends of Chantal Marie. Maybe not so much. Thank you for the super chat, lovely.
Betty said, bees. Is it just me? I thought they already were a member.
Boop, thank you for the super chat, love. I hope you're having a fabulous evening. Boop says, as a Kiwi, the idea of consciously exposing your bare, unprotected ass to the death orb in the sky will never not be hilarious. Honestly, though, imagine the burn. Imagine, summertime sun. Imagine the burn. Severe.
Oh, I meant to block that. Okay, Beans, can you get red lights? Red lights are good for you. Jen, hello! Sunshine shots, yes.
That was my roast. It went ding.
Beans, Eckert, so many awesome people in this chat. Glad to see so many names here. I have to go as well, but feel better. Brittany is me. My Gmail is messed up. Oh,
I feel like, do you know what? I don't trust this podcast version. I need a full, shapes and colors demonstration of how sunlight healing works. That's
Brittany, what's up? Thank you. Yes, I really, really love my beezers. I love the beezing community I have for sure. Thank you. You inject sunlight? What?
Do you think she puts coconut oil on or something? Those old, tanning hacks? That magnifies the vitamin D, right?
No, officer, I wasn't mooning the public. I was sunlight healing. Yeah. Tiny Lasagna, yes, he's living with me. Who would I live with? By myself? No. So much to talk about. Oh, I missed the happy. Sorry, but yeah, I really want to.
Honestly glad that it's not playing.
Punk rock. Punk rock, can you please shout out my friend FBB? What's up, FBB? Shout out to FBB.
Well, she says the sun comes up over the bed, so I'm assuming she's just laying on the bed.
Hello, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Baby oil, that's it, doohickey.
And thank you, Beans and Brittany. There's a lot of women's spots here. Okay. Bye, Brittany. Thanks for popping in. They're going to fly drones across your window.
Toby says, so she went from sciatica to a recent injury. Who diagnosed her? Herself and her chat and Dr. Google, of course. She isn't getting butt injections. She's been told what is wrong with her. Yeah, I'm very confused.
No.
She said that she couldn't understand what anyone said.
The 24-hour marathon?
So.
Who is Cinnamon Ken? What is... Okay, I can't keep up. How many big people, made videos about me? Isn't there, Turkey...
Tell me how popular I am!
Neck Tom or something. Cinnamon Ken. I don't know all these people. I have to... I really don't. Do you guys want me to react to these videos or something?
No, not really.
Okay, I think I'm gonna put happy back on. What do you think? Cinnamon Toast Ken has 5 million subscribers? Oh, Tom Harlock. But isn't there a
To be fair, look, we don't have to imagine too hard about Chantal being oiled up. We've seen some pretty greasy flesh in our time. That's a phrase.
in there too somewhere?
Greasy flesh.
Cinnamon Ken is friends with PewDiePie? Oh my gosh, really? Nice. Your podcast makes me happy and feel productive. No way! Thank you. I appreciate. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna mute because I want to change the music one more time. Okay, wait. Still healing here last day. I'm itching to get out of my house. 2 days has been long. It's pouring rain, so I'm surprised my daughter was... What kind of soup, Blacks? I hope you feel better. Tiny...
Yeah, see, Lisa, that's what I thought. That's how I understood it. I don't know why Chantal's surprised at any of this. Because, there's been a few videos, right?
Lasagna, it's all nonsense on Twitter. All of it. Broccoli cheddar, yum.
Shout out to Twitter.
Hi, Angela.
Hope you're doing well today.
No, I hate reactors. I like health journey stuff. Go up and weigh in. Road to 100K. That would be cool. For sure. Okay,
Hippie says greasy flesh and grippable turds are the worst words you've ever said.
I
don't know. I have some pretty terrible combinations of words, Hippie.
Okay.
Those are pretty good ones though. And just say, I think so. I can't wait for Smug Tal Marie when she hits 100K subscribers. That's going to be fun. She won't get a plaque, I don't think. But once she hits 100K,
okay.
she's going to rub it in everybody's face.
Just put on your camera and live stream. All right. So,
Rezi, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't rage about Cinnamon Toast Ken's video because he's a male content creator.
No, I changed the song.
There's a history of Chantal being specifically hateful towards female content creators. So
I had to make a technical adjustment. Okay, so as I was saying, I was sunbathing. Okay, sunbathing away the pain, taking vitamin D, like 1,000, like over 1,000 milligram or whatever the units is. And I do bed exercises. So like I kind of like just try to do as many small exercises in bed as I can.
Tell me about your bed exercises.
Like laying on my back, raising my leg, like having my legs raised, trying to stretch out the lower back. I take
Foodie's doing leg raises in bed, guys.
vitamins,
Mooning the sun.
but they mostly wanted me to take vitamin B12, and that's in the Unicity. So I've been drinking the Unicity Balance that I have. And I also want to try an anti-inflammatory recipe, and the one that I really want to try is basically just 1 tablespoon of grated turmeric, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 3 cups of water. You can add a little bit of honey if you want. I won't be. And lemon, 1 whole lemon. And I want to try that. I'll see if that works, because I'm looking like for anti-inflammatories like to add on to the medication I'm taking. And believe me, I cannot wait to get back to my videos and just do
Should probably speak to someone about mixing those things with medication, just FYI.
content as well. But I'll probably still keep the live streams. I want to learn like how to do them more. So basically, you know. So yeah.
Does she sound like the people in My 600 Pound Life? I haven't watched the show all that much. Is she sounding like that? She sounds like Foodie in my brain, which is just will literally do anything to help herself out that's not, you know, the obvious, which is go and speak to healthcare professionals, maybe like be in a calorie deficit if your weight is an impact on your comorbidities, like get tested, know your status, all of those sensible things. No, Chantal's not about that life. Not about that life.
So I was thinking maybe Friday of doing like a gaming stream on Friday, maybe Phasmophobia, maybe Sims. I find it like relaxing. If you want to like relax and just, if you like scary games and stuff like that, it'll be like a fun stream just to chill out.
At one point in time, I was actually keen to watch Foodie stream games. Now, not so much.
So, and then maybe tomorrow, since it's Throwback Thursday, I was thinking of like reacting to my old videos myself, like some of my old videos.
Go for it, Foodie.
Probably not the messy ones that you're thinking. I don't think it's gonna be like ones without the hijab, but maybe just some like older streams and stuff. Speaking of which, I have something to show you.
There's been, I mean, over the last year, there really hasn't been that much content that's worth you reacting to, but okay.
I found this image. Okay, check this out. Which one is it? Where is it? What the heck? Okay.
Interesting cold brew. There you
Check
go.
this. Do you guys remember this? Where is it? Oh no, I can't see it. Why? Oh, where is it?
Hey, just me. Good to see you, mate.
Oh. Okay, look at this. Do you guys remember this? By the
Yes, I do remember this.
way.
I remember that ridiculous skeleton hand jewelry thing you had, and how stretched out the elastic was. Yes, I do remember.
Look at like all my chins were not even hidden when I first wore my hijab. I miss so bad some of the things I didn't bring with me. Like, what? This is the cutest hijabi Halloween costume, and my freaking Beetlejuice cup. I don't know what I did with this Beetlejuice cup. Where's my Beetlejuice cup? I hate this. And my Freddy Krueger.
In all honesty, probably in a landfill because you left all of your shit behind for someone else to clean up. It's just on brand.
Thing, and my it looks more like a turban, but it was so cute. That made me sad because I was like, oh, you know. Another thing I wanted to show you guys I found. You're gonna freak out when I was looking at my old
She sounds like she's got more energy than when she's been laying sideways on the couch. I agree.
content. Ta-da! I don't know where Blue Pot is today, but this is the moldy Blue Pot.
I don't think she's ever going to listen.
This is the last.
I think her defiance has also kind of shifted into her faith, which is unsurprising to anyone, I guess.
Instance where you see the
Blue!
pot being used and it was like new and it was wonderful. It was not moldy.
You used it one time and then it was ruined. And it wasn't even ruined. You could have actually scrubbed it out and let it sit in the sun and, you know, disinfected it, cleaned it, you know, all that stuff. But you refused to.
The freaking pot, man. I'm gonna leave that up here for now. So I remember this is like my Ziggy Stardust. I dressed up like Ziggy Stardust and I made
Endocrinologist, hello, good to see you.
a spaghetti sauce.
And Leonie, hello.
And I put it in the Blue Pot, believe it or not.
Oh, Leonie. Wow, that's massive.
That is the best thing to cook sauces
Well, congratulations to whoever won.
in. It's like a Dutch oven, basically. Is this the day I opened it? Hey, Thrillo. I'm so mad at my...
That's like a house in Sydney. I joke, but in all honesty, the housing market in Australia is really terrible and depressing. Anyway,
self when I look back at those things. I have bittersweet memories because
just Australian things. I'm pretty sure that's not just Australian things, but specifically poignant Australian things at the moment.
I wish I took better care of my things, and I wish I preserved the things I just spent so much money on. Do you know how much this Blue Pot cost? It cost, like, I think $65 or something like that. It was expensive, and it weighed like one of my legs. It's so heavy. You know what I mean? So...
Hi, Dre. Good to see you.
Yeah. Blue pot bacteria was used to create the COVID vaccine. Hello, Trejo. It looks pretty with white splotches. The bees are museum. Stuff doesn't stick. Yes, you're right, Italian. It doesn't
Maybe,
stick.
Lottie.
I can see you. Who's next? David Bowie and sauce making. It is expensive at Canadian
Technically
Tire
a granny
120.
flat.
Oh my gosh, inflation. What the heck? Maybe you'll learn not to. I've already learned that quick star. That's how I know I, yeah, they are blacks. Hi, Kelly. No FF gun, you're not blocked. I had so many cool things, and I didn't realize it at the time because I didn't appreciate the value of money. That's why
Then you went on a stint where you were anti-materialistic, and now we've returned to what?
I was always in so much financial trouble before. I didn't appreciate, because even if the thing is you could have a small salary, for example, but if you're smart with your money, you can make it go a long way. And on contrary, some people who win, millions of dollars, they blow through that like nothing. I probably would have been one of those people, 100%. So I think that, I think that I would have for sure. I mean, I think I've learned my lesson a lot more, and I still struggle.
Chantal would be the type of person to make $20,000 a month and not pay taxes. Sorry, is the type of person to make $20,000 a month and not pay taxes. So Chantal being irresponsible with money is surprising to no one.
Oh, and I still have to check myself sometimes with sometimes I just want to lay in bed and start ordering a whole bunch of things from Lush, and I'll just catch myself when I get to the cart and only order the things that I really need, like face wash, conditioner, and not 10 bath bombs. Hi, Teardrop, hi! Jenna potato face. Remember the chair you sat on in the kitchen and rolled around? Oh yeah, my chair. That chair is so strong. I've had it forever. Derpy derp. Haters say you're not showing your face surroundings because you're in Canada. No, I'm still in Kuwait. There's no way I
Great theory. I don't think that's true, but great theory.
could travel with the pain I'm in. There's no way. Strumming the counter.
I like to give credit to interesting theories. I think that's what makes it interesting. I mean, half of the things that I say are entirely unbelievable, but it's just fun to think. It's far more interesting than the reality.
Top, yeah. Yeah, I got an update on Sam today, actually, and he's doing very well. He's very happy with his new owner, who loves him to death. Hi, Pano Chocolat. So, I wonder who's in the villa now. I know, me too, kind of. The intruder, it was Sam. But yeah, the chair was the goat, yeah, for sure. I don't have a chair in the kitchen, like a wheelie chair. You're still not a member? Probably some elderly couple.
Okay, we're going to start skipping chat, by the way. Sorry.
Probably a family, because those things like that, people think I'm weird and horrible. That's the difference, so
No.
maybe Pete's can learn to drive the Kia. Golden Girl, I said hi to you, I hope, right? Calorie counting. Yeah, that'll do it for sure. I love when you were going up to the shops and found dresses you like from the store you did the fashion show with. You were so confident, cute. I really
Oh man, those fashion show clothes were not terrible too.
like Paddington's beezing. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It's probably a good thing while I'm trying to pay off debts and recover financially and be more responsible with money that I don't have access to a Paddington's, because it's a trigger for me. I also was kind of a shopping addict. Box Mountain didn't come from nowhere. It was from parcels. Every day. It's not even funny.
Huh. I don't think I've ever heard Foodie say she was a shopping addict before. But I guess, whatever. Annie with an L, good morning, lovely. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you have a big cup of coffee and you're having a fabulous week. Happy Thursday. Annie says, I'm wondering if the sunbathing is happening because she isn't an expat in the clinic. Maybe let them use poopy status once to treat her cheaply in an emergency situation, but they can't afford it anymore. Maybe she was very adamant. Actually, Annie, that's a good point. She was really adamant about how it only cost her 2 Kuwaiti dinar. I don't know. I find it suspicious. It is Chantal though, so she is incredibly lazy. Because it's really suspicious that she was in so much pain and she went to a clinic and not emergency, which I don't know the finer details about residency status and what that would require. Words, but. Pardon me, I do specifically remember, I think Milk was having that conversation about Kuwait's recent change to there are peak hours for emergency that only citizens could attend. Anyway, not getting into that. I do find it really quite bizarre that she didn't know what she was shot in the butt with, didn't have any follow-up, didn't have any prescription medication. It was just bed rest and Tylenol or paracetamol or whatever it was. It's very suspicious considering how in pain she's saying. And now she's trying to downplay the sciatica because it probably never existed. I don't know. There is also the theory that none of this ever happened and she's just talking for the sake of talking, because she do that. Thank you for the support as always, mate.
Put your doodles on merch. Oh yeah, I can't say Sears. We can call it Smears. Yes, you did. Okay, good. Get cheap packs of shirts and use fabric paint.
Well, Maria, that's exactly right. So earlier in the story, she was saying how she had to go and get a shot every day. But I don't think that's the case now. She didn't mention it the day before, and I don't think she mentioned it here.
These are shirts. Yeah, I think I would have to go with somewhere that can ship them because...
Did I say doo-doo?
Most of my audience is like US or like...
Classic.
At least Western world, you know? And I can't really ship them from here. It would be too expensive. No, I don't have pink eye. Why do you think I have pink eye? Does Julia have a hijab?
Hitting the
I am going to be 40 in March. Tater tot freak.
Oh, I can't wait. Wait, March? Oh, yeah, it is. It's Lady Gaga's birthday.
Your animation made me roaring laugh so hard. Thanks, Jenna! Reach out to Paddington's to see if you can franchise for them in Kuwait. That would be a good idea, I wish.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
Annie. I could see that.
Yeah, it was about time, Thrill Hill. I was paying on that thing for a long time. Gosh.
I don't know. It's curious to me why after days of all of this, there's no follow-up. But she's saying that she's getting a daily jab, but she still doesn't know what it is. It could have been an accident. It could be sciatica. I don't trust it.
Better to save your money for adventures. I agree, yeah. Printify? Okay, Printify. I'll have to check that out. What kind of things would you guys want on t-shirts? Like, what would you wear? Like a hoodie that says what? Because Beezer is pretty... Nobody's going to know what that is except Beezers. Are you hitting blinkers? I'm hitting my vape. Blue pot. Oh, no. Yeah, really? I thought I unblocked everybody.
Skipping.
Oh. You want a shirt that says Ready Set Bees with a close-up of your wiggle arm. Oh, the one that someone made for me? It's very colorful. Beezers or Ready Set Bees? Beezing, just beezing. Let's bees. You can drink online. The good old days were so much fun. You know how to have fun, Chantal. Thank you.
Can we go back to the good old days, please? I would like to do that.
I'm on a high right now, and the D is fire. As if you say that. I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, the D is what now?
I'm gonna have to fart. No, she patients with insulin, and she like kept... Oh, really, Angry V? That's awesome. Wow, was it really like bad? Was there like war here? Or was it more just like a... I don't know what kind of military. There's a lot of military here now too, like US military. I don't know what they do. There's a base anyways, but... Insane police interview. Did you guys see the one...
Do not ask Foodie for geopolitical commentary, for the love of everything.
What about that nurse that like unalived a bunch of her patients with insulin, and she like kept cutting, she kept farting, and like she kept interrupting the interview and like, I'm gonna have to fart. No, what did she say? She's like, I'm gonna have to pass gas. Yeah, it's Gypsy Rose. Can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now, and the D is fire.
Ah, that's what it was. Right. No, continue being a fool, Chantal. Sorry.
As if you say that. I don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe her. I'm kidding. Keep streaming like this. I just hate not being able to pick on looks. Really? I honestly...
That the D is fire? You don't believe that? Well, someone's a professional about the D.
When I made that post, I'm like, I'm no longer giving attention. I meant it. I don't even see what people are saying anymore. And it's my mental health is better for it. Do Smule covers?
4 days' time, she'll be raging about reaction channels again.
Blondie.
But I don't watch them. I only watch people who cover them. I'm not on Twitter. What are you even talking about? Except specifically, this person said this thing
I don't know
on
how old
Twitter.
her husband is, but... Russell Williams, yes. I saw the interview. You can... He went from being smug to being, oh crap. I felt third hand, like... I don't know what it was for him, but it was really, like, crazy.
Do you ever just look at something and suddenly realize that it might be a fever dream? That's this screen right now.
The picture. Remember that friggin' wig I had? The curly one? Oh my gosh, it was hard to maintain. I always had to spritz it with something. There was no war there. I guess the economy was good enough for folks to leave their vehicles on the side of the road and catch a ride with family. Quarter Kuwaiti dinar at the time was $1. No way.
Skippy.
Yeah. Immediate insane fame. But... Hi, Kayla. Hi. Derpies. I gotta take a sip of my drinky drink. Yeah, pink season. No doubt she was severely abused, and you know, just Munchausen by proxy syndrome is abuse in general, you know? So it's a very complicated case, you know?
I don't need her take on that. We've been through this already.
I think, actually, the only one that I like is House of a Thousand Corpses. Don't hate me. Meep, how screwed up to idolize killers. Yeah, I mean, I don't get the women who, like, fall in love with them. Like,
very that.
You know, it's, like, weird to me. Like Chris Watts, like what part of being a family annihilator is sexy to them, you know? She had secret access to her laptop at night. She could have reported her mother to authorities online. That's what people are saying. And
oh my god, her chat can fuck right off. Shut up. Moving on. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Very little time to suffer fools. Well, I suffer a couple of fools consistently through their content, but I don't need, like, their fools. Too many fools, not enough kitchen. Doohickey, thank you for the super chat. Doohickey says, This is Suns Out, Buns Out, Chantal. Thank you for the super chat.
Happy. Cute cat, yes. You just made her day. Ah, okay, Thrillo, that explains it. I see. Little boy butt, I love that name. Do you use the face rollers when you apply your face creams? No, I don't have a face roller. Do they make a difference?
Oh, I see. We're in the heavy breathing portion of the stream.
Oh my god, I can't with you guys. You guys are users. There's so much like little dramas and little beefs going on in Gore World, like amongst like reactors now. Like, I don't know. I wonder if those beefs would exist if, let's say, people like Yo Mama didn't expose people, or if I like never raged at people, and like, you know what I mean? Like, there's chaos. That's chaos.
It's not too much.
Open chat.
Not too
Yes,
much.
Julian. Well, you have to be a subscriber. Breezy looks like she shows. Ew, what? Don't laugh about that. The hot dog thing. I heard about a girl in school. Everyone heard about a girl in school who, with frozen hot dogs, had a...
You're a 40-year-old person, Chantal. Why, for the love of God?
emergency. You guys know what I'm talking about? And everyone had that teacher in high school.
In the most modest way possible, is this an appropriate conversation to be had? Just in general, really? Like, as a polite individual, do you really need to sit on your stream at 40 years old talking about frozen hot dogs and... No. Okay, no, we probably don't.
Who had a dog who liked peanut butter. Oh my gosh. What kind of things did we talk about in school?
You're 40! What can you talk about now?
Yes, Nuto Squishy, sometimes, yeah. Face roller helps with inflammation and you use less product because your hands don't... Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense, actually.
It's legitimately one of her most popular talking points.
But the hands soaking it up. Reactors are like side characters with their own plots and drama. Yeah, I see that. Like, I don't even know what sometimes you guys are talking about, for real. My favorite band? Oh boy. I don't have a favorite band polls. I like so much different types of music, and, you know, I know, like, music is supposed to be, like, forbidden in Islam, but I'm still struggling with that part of it.
I'm still confused about that.
You saw someone die at a fair during a marshmallow contest? What? Oh, wow, Golden Girl. Did it, like, that would be traumatic. Like, to see someone die in that way. Was it, like, an eating contest?
Cream, I see you and agree.
Really? Then I guess your scheme worked, little boy, but...
She does turn
Yeah,
to
that's
40
sad.
this
Wow.
year, Dre. Yep.
What the heck happened?
Yep.
Is Islam the town from Footloose that feels outdated? No, you know, there's like reasons, but I'm still struggling with that part. Never give up on awesome music. Hi, Pink Pony Club. I missed you too.
Moz, thank you for being here for 8 months. Moz says, I never knew I know what to say. They love your power. You can say anything you want, Moz. Thanks for the support, mate. I appreciate it. Good to see you today.
Oh no, the marshmallow thing. So they choked? That is really bad. The only thing... parched... Oh, jeez, Tracy. Okay, the only thing... Like, I've never seen anyone pass away at a carnival, but I've had, like, traumatic experiences at carnivals. I've had, like, gross carnies try to make moves on me, like, when I was younger. Or, like... Actually, I get, like, kind of PTSD from hearing Welcome to the Jungle because of that. Or some kind of Guns N' Roses song. And then, like, the barf. I can't with the barf. Like, I had a speck of barf hit me, and I just can't. I don't know. Always everybody who anybody who would go on the zipper, there would be always one person to puke, and sorry for it to be gross, but I saw you block that person. I was like...
Yeah, what is the right statement? What?
You're fast, Tracy. Why we no see you? Jillian, it's just temporary. Because I don't want to get all dressed up because it's hard for me. Like, I need to be super comfy because I'm in pain. A revival. Ribbit, yeah. The zipper. Ew, I never actually went on.
Yeah, Oceana, I mean, the thing is, Chantal will talk for the sake of talking.
That. Or I think I went once and that was it. I can't remember. It's so long ago. No, Tracy, no. I was just laughing. I was just laughing at it.
Poop is okay, but not butts. I mean, not buff.
Why did everyone contribute to Crazy Acts? Chubby Bunny, cinnamon. The cinnamon challenge, people, like, you can inhale the cinnamon powder, and it will, like, it can, like, hurt your lungs. I would never risk that. ASMR mukbang? No, we're just chilling tonight. The Tilt-A-Whirl.
Moonface, because she's awake and talking.
Yes, I remember the Tilt-A-Whirl. I liked that one, actually. But yeah, that was another one that's risky for barf. I don't like to go on the ones that are risky for barf. So, I have, like, that fear of barf. I'm saying barf a lot, sorry. I have a fear of, like, seeing other people do it. I hate it.
I hate this entire line of conversation, to be honest.
Me, and I'm gonna be stuck on the ride, and I'm gonna have to go on it, like, for, like, 100 times, and I'm gonna die of, like, vertigo or, like, some kind of dizziness. Like, I have the most irrational fears. So, I don't want to, No, I'm scared to get barfed on. I never thought of it. Oh, sorry. See, I'm giving you guys irrational fears. It's a real one, though. It
Sarah, it's lovely to see you. I kind of feel the same
happens.
in this moment.
Busch Gardens. I went there. I forgot about that. It can be Jenna. Some people have that kink for sure.
I don't know what she's referring to, and I don't want to.
I have a problem watching those
I don't want to.
shots. Oh my gosh. You're missing out. Those rides are fun. No. I like chill rides. Like, It's a Small World. It's a small world.
She's insufferable today. I'm sorry if you came here for this. I'm sorry.
Like being obese and but that was just me like kind of giving up at the time and just, hi Lexi. No matter what size you are, taking care of yourself is important and loving yourself, like not taking care of your health is, it's not love. You don't love your, it's a form of not loving yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. There's no self-love there, but you have to be kind of easy on yourself at the same time because what you're dealing with is so difficult and it's like an actual disease, and it's hard to overcome. But yeah, I really realized that. I don't get people who want to gain weight. I don't get the like feeder gaining thing at all.
Okay. People who want to.
Yeah, it's just
Stop. Not all people who want to gain weight are like feedies. You're an idiot. Sorry. Fucking hell. She's so, like, ignorant. Period. Full stop. The end. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, Lexi. I don't feel well enough to come on camera yet.
I just can't believe there are people out there in the world who would want to gain weight. Fucking idiot. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo says she's basically afraid of doing anything that might help her too. Except for sunlight. Yeah. Doctors, procedures, prescription medications, but give her butt in the sun and some Unimate snake oil. She's good to go. Yeah. Yep. In short, yes. Anything that requires effort. Yes. Yep. Thank you, Voodoo.
I think you love yourself. Yeah. I mean, I know I do, but it's like self-love has been like a process, and it is possible even to love yourself and simultaneously work on yourself, regardless. But there must be a part of me that doesn't I don't know if I'm like wanting to hurt myself when I abuse my body or if I just don't.
Oh my god, fucking perpetual victim Lynn. Sorry, I know. We're gonna watch that one later.
Think about it. I don't know. I guess that's where...
Maybe you should go to a therapist and unpack all of that, Chantal. Maybe in the 40 years that you've been on this planet, it would be a good idea to sit down and talk to a professional about why you do the things you do. But apparently you've been diagnosed with all of the things under the sun. Again, much like Amberlynn. So sure, just fucking throw a dart and choose something to blame. Great.
Therapy's helpful.
Never actually like hold yourself accountable. Never be, because I understand this whole concept of like having respect for yourself and loving yourself enough to change. I've spoken about it a lot. But in reality, sometimes there are things in your life that you need to be strict with yourself on if you are to overcome them. Right. I can talk about being addicted to smoking. I did that for years and I quit. And I did it with the help of Champix, which was a medication, which was great. But there have been plenty of times since I have been off that medication where I have wanted a cigarette or wanted to take up smoking again or buy an entire packet. And that, we can argue, is very heavily skewed in chemical addiction. And I have had to be strict with myself and say no. No, I'm not going to do that. And there's other things in my life that I've also had to say no to, and that's not depriving myself of anything. That's not being overly strict. It is being strict enough to recognize a thing, a practice, a behaviour, a substance is not good for me, and I should probably not indulge it. Foodie has never fucking said no to herself in the history of her 40 years on this planet. Great.
But if I wear hijab, I have rhinestones all over. I love anything glittery. Yeah, I had some really nice ones with glitter. I have a couple. It takes time to fall in love with someone else and time to fall in love with yourself, for sure. Because you spend a lot of your life discovering who you are, I think in high school, there was a big time where I hated myself because, I felt like I believed everything, other people's opinions about me. I put my self-worth into what others would think about me, And if you're fat in high school, it's hard because you're bullied a lot, like people just, how it is, not just being fat, but anything. If you're slightly different.
The thing is, you've been out of high school for what, like 22 years? You've been out of high school longer than you were in high school by like double. So like, it's time to move the fuck on, grow the fuck up, and address your concerns as an adult and stop blaming things that happened 20 plus years ago or 30 plus years ago. Yes, I understand trauma. Yes, I understand the impact of upbringings and etc., etc. But my God, you are 40. Do something or don't. But like, just stop complaining about it.
Then, you know, I mean, the reasons why people are popular and unpopular are so stupid. And they change all the time. Like, there was one girl who was...
Oh, Tish, the roast is done. I should go check on that. I'm just going to let Foodie talk.
Popular
Yammer.
for, like, ever. She was so
Yammer
popular.
away, Foodie. Yammer
like,
away.
idolized because she had the coolest smelly, scented markers. You know, like those cool scented markers that were cool back in the day. Like, who cares? You know, like, that doesn't have anything to do with her personality. You know? And
Ma'am, why do you still remember a girl with good-smelling markers? Fucking let this shit go. Oh, my God. Write it down.
I think, though, for me, yeah, for sure. And the workplace, yes, it still is. I always thought, you know what? I'm just going to make it past high school. And adults, when we get to be adults, people all treat each other maturely. That's not true. Look at Gore World. Look at what's going on right now. You kidding? Oh, yeah, so my background, I made it myself. I just took a picture of this is Al Shahid Park. And it's the biggest urban park in Kuwait. And it's so huge. And we only did a video on...
Don't care. Update on the roast. It looks great. It looks good. I need another beverage. Possibly a wine. Pardon me.
Part of it. There's a whole other big section with all kinds of cool sculptures and museums. And I just kind of miss walking around. So I just put this as like a fantasy picture, I guess. Adults are the bullies from school. Yeah. Do you remember Mo Translate? She was empathizing with Salah's absence from the internet following him being betrayed because apparently among Arabs, shame is something they take seriously. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember Mo Translates. Yeah, for sure. I just think anybody who purposely sets out to like set someone up and shame them publicly and out them is just a disgusting person in general. And you know, I wouldn't expect some, especially people who don't know you. But you know, if it's from a friend, it's even worse.
I'm coming back. I'm sorry, ma'am. Wind that back. What the fuck did you just say?
Being betrayed because apparently among Arabs, shame is something they take seriously. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember Mo Translates. Yeah, for sure. I just think anybody who purposely sets out to like set someone up and shame them publicly and out them is just a disgusting person in general. And
I think someone who cheats on their partner with a stranger on the internet and talks about how they're the god of farts and wants to bury their beard in their booty hole for 8 hours. I wouldn't necessarily disgusting. Who am I to kink shame? But I think they're probably not a great person, considering they were cheating on you like that, Foodie. But no, it was Kay Bella who was the disgusting individual, not your loophole husband who cheated on you. Got it.
You know, I wouldn't expect some, especially people who don't
Holy Christian ass. Exactly. Thank you, Salva.
know you. But you know, if it's from a friend, it's even worse. I injured my back.
Teabagging for Jesus. Teabagging for Jesus?
Holes. I'm not sure how.
Teabagging Jesus.
Yeah, Italian. I don't know. I was bullied too, but I was also popular at some points. But it came and went. And then there was, I wasn't like super popular. I wasn't like one of the most popular, but I had friends who were popular. And I think they liked me around because I was like the funny fat chick, you know, like the stereotypical funny fat chick. Yeah.
It's so tiresome listening to her just revel in her teenage years. I hate it so much.
She was following fart TikTok accounts. It wasn't for clicks. She was into it. Stop it.
Foodie was the one. I'm sorry, Foodie. Your husband was the one saying those words. Woof woof.
And
then asking Kay Bella what she did for work and how much money she had, which I found kind of weird.
Lucy.
Did you all find that kind of weird?
I don't know. It is disgusting, Thrillho. Yeah, it is. But I remember like being there was this one girl in elementary school and she was bullied so bad. She was
right. I've been saying it for weeks now. Well, I feel like for months now. I agree. Yes.
She was overweight, very tall. She was in the special education.
I reminisce about growing up, but I don't do it on the internet like every fucking day.
Class. So she had some kind of learning disability. She was cross-eyed. And she had no friends, so she would always sit on the stairs where none of the cool kids sat. Like, if you were cool, you were hanging out in the back of the school, so you could beeze.
Not beezing.
That's horrible, teardrop. My mom was really best friends, and she's still good friends with someone who's Native American, and I had some really good fun on the reservations. Let me tell you, like driving on the river when it was iced over, four-wheeling. I loved hanging out with the native. Were they Native American? Yeah, I think it was an American reserve that we would go over to. Near New.
I can't. I'm sorry. I've got to skip. I can't deal with her. I need to get to the queen of YouTube.
Bullies, like high school bullies in Gore World. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. You know, like the weak people are too afraid to stick up for what's wrong. As you know, like what I mean, they're too afraid to stick up to the more popular reactors because they don't want to be turned against. And the things that these people say is just outright disgusting things, and the actions they do. You know what I mean? So
Again, Foodie, just because people say like terrible things that we may disagree with on the internet doesn't mean we agree with you. The world's not binary. It's not black and white. So, great. Just as a note.
really, Blondie? Wow. Yeah, Alexis, for sure. Your sister was... That happens, Sage. Sometimes siblings...
Oh, I got these fun things. I don't know what they're called, but they're little weights on like a string, and I can throw them around. That's my story. It's far more interesting than probably anything Foodie's saying today.
Things are... We can't choose our family. You know, it happens that... cutting toxic people out of your life...
Pickle, hello.
Includes, like, if it has to be a family member, has to be a family member. You have to look out for yourself. Because nobody should be abusing you.
Thank you, Lottie. That's very well said. I feel like that should be on a t-shirt.
Nobody should be bullying you, your family or not, you know? They are miserable people who hate themselves. That's why boozing Montreal matzo ball. And yeah, but the head don't come up anymore. Yeah.
Well, Connie, that's the thing. Like, Foodie, honestly, Foodie is very much the perpetual victim, but she's angry about it all the time. So she feels a great injustice has been done to her because there are a very vocal, I wouldn't say group of people. I would say there's many vocal individuals. That's a better way of saying it, and a vocal audience who disagree and dislike Chantal for a variety and myriad of reasons. We've got a list. I think we got to like 150 reasons we do not like, right? Needless to say, Chantal's the victim in all of this. And how dare people have an issue with her? How dare people call her XYZ? Again, you don't have to agree with what everybody says, and I implore you not to blindly, I suppose, just agree with what everybody says, because we're all mature adults, and you know that's not generally not how we function in the real world. But somehow she feels as if she's owed an allegiance, perhaps, if she's able to sway like people one side of the fence or the other. She doesn't have a lot of like complex thought when it comes to people's opinions on Foodie as an individual without the outside chatter of everybody else's perspectives. Like I personally, I don't think my opinion of Chantal is very heavily swayed by other people's opinion of her. I think that my opinion of her is built pretty solidly on the content and the stories that we hear from Chantal directly. I don't need everybody else's input. I know why she's terrible in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Morning,
I mean,
NASA,
sure, I'm not
hello.
camming up now, but it's for privacy. It's like... And I've cammed up for years. This is the first instances of that, you know? Hi, Windswept! Hello! I think you changed your name. Yeah, Mike. Well, I mean, yeah. I couldn't... I just always live my life. I don't have, like... I don't know. I would rather just sit like a beached whale on my bed and stare at the wall than, like, have a whole channel about someone else bullying them every day. You know? Like, I would never do that with my time, so... Never.
Okay.
Not for any amount of money. There's no way. I just couldn't do it, you know? So...
I mean, me personally, I feel like I lead a rich, fulfilling life, regardless of whether or not I'm doing a 2-hour stream every other day. Like, it's actually pretty... For me, it's pretty low impact. Like, it happens pretty consistently, and it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. Mick, lovely to see you. Hello, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. Welcome back to Sassafras. Good to see you. Hello. Thank you so much for the gifted channel membership, Mick. I hope you're having a fabulous day and feet.
But yeah, I don't know. I think most of you are like that in here. Most people who have chats on the internet, a community of chatters, which I'm so grateful for you guys, have similar viewpoints in common. They have something similar in interest. Yeah. You know, for example...
Yep, we all watch spectacles on the internet collectively and have some thoughts about them. Yes!
With a lot of haters, they congregate because they all hate me. You know, so it's like, most people have things in common. We like to bees, you know, and you guys, most of you like me. You don't even have to like me. We can just hang out. I don't care. Not everyone is going to like you in life. That is something so hard to accept.
Can you accept that, Chantal? Because I feel like you can't accept that. I feel like you're physically unable to accept the fact that people might dislike you because you think that people's opinion of you is entirely shaded by everybody else's opinion. When in reality, a lot of us have formed an opinion on you based on, you know, you being a terrible bigot and animal neglector. So
because I find human beings, and myself included, we have egos and we have pride, and a lot of beefs remain unresolved because of that. And I feel like, you know, you have to realize not everyone is going to like you. It's not possible. Like, who do we think we are to think everyone is going to like us? Come on. But it hurts our egos. It does. It's like, why don't you like me? But
does it, if that hurts your ego on the internet, I don't think YouTube is the space for you. And if you haven't learnt that in 7 years, then willful ignorance.
You know, we have to just think, who cares? Like, no one, like, who cares?
Weaponized incompetence. No, that's a different thing. But maybe both.
It's not our problem, you know? Oh, thanks, Windswept. You have a prolapse L5S1? How do you guys know which? I guess it would say on the medical report. So is it...
Andresse, I would hazard to say tens of thousands.
Always painful? Oh, I don't want to just live with chronic back pain forever. I'm sorry to hear that, Windswept. You can watch Zach, Smokey, Steve, and Mark and Multi.
I'll believe it. I hope you're okay today.
Channels, honestly. Like I said, other than Yo Mama, like, I always loved your VOD ever since I started watching you. I see a lot of you want to watch you.
Mick, I'm going to need the full lyrical breakdown
Yeah,
of
I mean,
that,
we all relate
please.
to one another in some way, you know? I should be a therapist. Yeah, right. I need my own problems solved. Thanks, Vanessa.
Fuck, whoever just suggested Foodie to be a therapist needs to never say that again.
Skim Salah. Yeah, I mean, well, we usually order like once a day.
I like
you know,
that one,
I still have some like things in the fridge I can grab fast, or he'll grab for me. Like, I can shuffle here and there, but I can't stand up for too long with it. Then I get that, like, at first it's okay, and then once I start moving around, it starts feeling like, I can't explain it. It's like a weakness and then like a huge Charlie horse all at the same time. It's weird.
Like cramping? Is your butt cramping? Is the sun helping that?
It's important to keep that distance against anyone who's bullying you. You don't need that in your life. That's why I don't understand. Like, most reaction channels who are hateful think that I watch them. Like, why would anyone want to watch 2 hours of somebody, you know, saying the most vile things about you, coming for your family? Like, why would anyone? No one would watch that. You know, that must be an ego trip thing, because no one's watching that. You know. Sometimes I'll go into Twitter, but after 5 minutes, I have to get out of there. There's too much time and energy these people put into being nasty. Yeah, I know. I do praise the ones that call it the hypocrisy. Like, yeah, for sure. Carolina, I don't have a Twitter. I mean,
What do you say, Chad?
no, I don't need one. There's no point. Thanks, Teardrop. Sorry, you. We're on the same
100% Dre. Probably once a day, I'd say.
Like Sage the Putin. The Bangkok Putin. You know, guys, I think I spent too much time in Thailand, but I kind of miss it. Like, at this point, we were staying
Was it the weed?
in like a really cool little like hotel apartment, and it was like, I don't know, you get accustomed after that long to the, you know, I miss the friggin' 7-Eleven. No, I'm just joking.
That's what she misses. 7-Eleven snacks.
One of them was talking about taking your ashes. I know, body side view. These people are so fucked. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't like, you know, I'm really trying not to swear too much, but that's the proper word for it. Yep. Once Fuller hate, like, just being tell you that always stream snipes. It's like they say the most hateful things out of like, it's the most insane, they must have the most insane anger for me. And it's like, why? Because I stand up for myself sometimes, like, against.
I do appreciate the fact that I don't hold anger for Chantal at all. I might get frustrated, I might get sassy, but at the end of the day, like, the emotional energy that I put into watching my stories on the internet is like minimal at best. There is an entire world out there and people in my life who like benefit from that emotional energy. I don't need to get mad on the internet for it. Like, no one's mad. I'm here watching my stories and calling out the nonsense and trying to have a laugh. Like her trying to push this saccharine positivity, like B team Chantel on all of this. Get the hell out of town. I just want to have a laugh.
Like, you know what I mean? It's always like, rules for thee, not for me kind of thing.
Also, this is rich coming from the individual who has like 4 hours. And again, this is not in defense of anything. Many people can be mad on the internet at the same time. There's room for everyone, gal. But you have spent legitimately tens, if not hundreds of hours on this platform, raging about reaction channels, people in your audience, your exes, Dee Dee, like, Kbella, like, you, gal, you are the poster person for getting mad at people on the internet. Perhaps I'm quite sheltered because I don't watch a lot of content, you know, creators outside of Ambi and Foodie, because I just, you know, I got things to do. But gal, you are, out of the two of you, you're the one who's mad on the internet.
Yeah, Vanessa, I am so against stream sniping. I think it's really lazy. I think it's really wrong to do that to other people. Guaranteed, if I made a living out of just going live and stealing someone's content. They wouldn't like that if that was done to them, and they would be the first.
Give it a whirl, Chantal. Give it a whirl. I'm here for it. I want to see reaction, Chantal, because we've seen it before, and it's not good, because she can't read.
Someone's crying and trying to strike, guaranteed. They would vandalize.
She can't read, and she's not funny.
Yeah, for sure, Applebee's. Well, you know what? I'm not being cremated, so, you know, there's that. They're not going to be getting any ashes because I'm not being cremated. You know, Muslims don't get cremated. Your husband's bringing home 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh. The Circle K I went to in Canada most recently had, I like roller food. I don't know. It's like a fat chick, food addict kind of thing. But like when I go into a convenience store and I see the hot food rollers, I'm like, yes, the taquitos. They have these like buffalo chicken taquito things.
Okay. I've never eaten food off a roller. What is it like? Tell me in the chat. What's roller food like? That sounds like food you get at like the roller drome or the roller derby, not like hot rollers on a 7-Eleven. I was gonna ask, but I don't know, so. I'll learn though. I'm always up for learning, you know me.
Our gas station has better wings than pizza chains. Nice. For me, they said core stabilizing exercises and weightlifting training. Yes, you have to strengthen your muscles and your bones. I can feel the muscle weakness in my leg, you know, so that's why I'm trying to do that from bed and as much as I can, you know. Pizza's like, I haven't had the pizza. Hi, Karen.
I'm gonna say the best way for her to keep strength or muscle mass in her legs would just be walking at this point. But maybe the sunlight doctor has told her no walking. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, they're weeding out dead subs. I know it's hard when you're having a flare up, but when you're over the flare up, try weights. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So my
Who is suggesting weights to her? Shut up. Go for walk. Just walk. Keep your stamina. That's all you've got to do right now.
Content is just kind of on a low right now. Like
unless Chantal's getting into physiotherapy, I don't think like weights is it for Chantal at this point in time where she's concerned. It's either a slip disc or sciatica. She don't know.
It's gonna be streaming until I feel better enough to like actually do more things. So when I can actually sit comfortably I cannot sit on the couch right now for an hour and stream. I can't even sit for 25 minutes and do a video. So I have to even walking around, I have to be in bed right now to rest whatever is going on in my back.
That's very specific, Lottie.
I have a feeling it's probably like some kind of slipped disc or bulging disc that causes sciatica.
Oh, who knows? Who knows, gal?
That's what they suspect.
But you got 2 injections in the butt and you don't know.
It is.
Actually, aqua aerobics would probably be the recommendation for all of this. Take the weight off the joints and off the painful areas and keep mobility there, and then add steps. I don't know. I'm not a professional, but you know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to think that, hey, you've got a bulged disc and or sciatica and or like damage to your nerves and or muscle and or mystery drugs in the butt. Yeah, maybe not weights.
Get a beat or song copyrighted and played in the back of your streams and videos? Yeah, maybe. So many things are taken out of context or plainly made up. I know. Massaging it. Yeah, I've been having
actually, I hope you're okay, love.
Just to, you know, does help a bit. Don't throw the baby away with the bathwater.
We're gonna skip.
I don't remember how.
I mean, look, a more accurate statement has never been made.
JLR says it, but most people. There's one reaction channel who says Chantal, and there's one that says Chantal. That's wrong.
I didn't think we'd end up just talking about reaction channels for an hour, but here we are.
Oh gosh.
Here we are.
Okay, little boy butt. That they call you that, but it's literally nobody calls out what's her face for the one saying that's her nickname. That's interesting.
The fuck is any of that mean?
We probably have UV.
Does any of that mean?
Windows. Oh, I opened the window by the way. Chantel, yeah. Chantay, you stay. Sachet, away. The lip sync for your life is so cringy. I wouldn't know what to do.
Cringy? The lips... I'm sorry. Wait. Foodie's out here about to shit talk RuPaul's Drag Race? Ooh. Dre. Are you here? I'm sorry, what was that about the lip sync being cringy? Did you see Mirage? She didn't know the words, but she was iconic, ma'am. Also, Dark Lady has a lot of lyrics. You're cringy. You're terrible.
Nobody calls out what's her face for the one saying that's her nickname. That's interesting.
Boo. Boo her.
We probably have UV windows. Oh, I opened the window by the way. Chantel, yeah.
Hey,
Chantay,
Dre.
you stay. Sachet, away.
Foodie's been watching Drag Race by the sounds of it.
The lip sync for your life is so cringy. I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I would fail.
Of course you wouldn't. You're a terrible performer. Boo you, go away.
Oh, instantly. I'm not good at, like, on-the-spot things. You know what I mean? Like, improv? Chantal. There's only one solo. Yes.
Who would Chantal lip sync for her life against? Would it be Foodie and Ambi? Because Ambi would slay. She's on the TikToks. She's got the lip sync down. Also weird that since she was called out about not knowing the lip sync, her TikToks got better. Did you notice that? Oh no, my earbud wasn't synced or something. Then, like, as soon as someone called it out, she seemed like she was actually putting a lot more effort into the lip sync. You will never be glamour. You're right, Trey.
Teardrop.
Read her.
I don't have a drag name. What should it be? Tracy. Hey, Salah, if you're watching. King Beezer. They practice the lip syncs? No.
Also,
really?
considering she was out here, like, trying to drag... What was it? Sam and Yabba, calling them Scissor Sisters in a community tab post, to then go on to talk about the cultural icon that is RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, this bigot better not. Shut the fuck up.
That makes it worse. No, I'm kidding. Katie Kuwaiti. That would probably...
Just a reminder that Chantal can be a nasty piece of shit. Yeah, that's all. I know it makes me seem a lot more hateful than I generally am, but she is a nasty, nasty individual.
Probably work.
Zing, glitter, and lasers would eat her up.
Oh boy, but yeah.
I can't think of anyone. Yeah, I feel like pretty much everyone I watch would be better at a lip sync for your life against Chantal. Chantal would be terrible.
None of these people have any business saying that. So now that you've lived in both cold Canada and hot desert Kuwait, which weather do you prefer? Yeah, they're both extreme. I like a middle ground. I like winter in Kuwait and fall and spring in Canada.
Yeah, she goes for people's looks, age, and sexuality. Like, that's pretty much the trifecta of what Chantal thinks she can be, I don't know, hateful at.
Minus 40 weather is extreme in Canada, and the plus 40, 50 weather here. Oh my gosh. If you've never been in those temperatures, guys, imagine me, somebody who, I have my AC on all the time, like super high, you know? Mary Paddington Balenciaga Pondu. What the heck? I would never remember that. Sylvia, yeah, I've had like a couple of weird
and parenting and voices and weight, whether or not you weigh enough, too much, too little, your relationship with food, your status as an addict, whether or not you're married.
More things happen. I've talked about them in videos. I can talk another time.
Just
about
a list. It's
they
a
get beat
list.
us super. I bet you, what's the model's name? Would laugh at that. Is Janice Dickinson still on there? And the guy with the tight skin who looks like he puts Vaseline all over his face as judges? Hi, Pam Anderson!
Wait, what was Janice Dickinson a judge for? There was that, Do You Want to Be a Pussycat Doll show. That was Janice Dickinson, right?
Literally melt. Hey, .com, hey! Love this pic, thank you. Juliet Howie. I love how he stuffed his cheeks. Very good today. America's Next Top Model. Oh, yeah, you're right. Really? Yes, you're right.
Top Model. Right.
I get them confused. I wear sweaters in Canadian winters.
See, I didn't watch a lot of Top Model. I just get the pop culture references from like Miss Mojo and stuff.
Oh, sometimes flip-flops.
I did watch. There were a couple of seasons that I remember. I think it was when Miss J was introduced for the first time. I think.
They should make a haunted movie in a Muslim country with a British family not understanding what the ghost is saying. That would be funny. That's a good idea.
Oh, really, Lottie? That sounds incredible.
Julian put in. Hold on, guys. I gotta mute for a sec, okay?
Skipping ahead. This is all fine. Do you know what I really want? I really want Alex to come out with Curvy Connection Season 2. I know it's not going to happen, but a girl can dream.
Have you guys ever had a really bad Charlie horse that just has you, like, writhing in pain?
Eat a banana.
Little boy wig.
It's potassium. Maybe that's what she got shot up the butt with. Potassium.
Yeah, Rebbe, I do. I've been told. I've been doing, like, icing and some heating, too. Maybe that's helping. What quack voodoo doctor? Listen, messy girl, look it up. Healing sunlight.
Can someone... Who's looking up healing sunlight?
Really, sun heals? Yeah. Well, it can, because the vitamin D is good for, and it's good for your bones. So being, like, exposing yourself
that's all well and good, but, like, I'm assuming it's with Healthline. What are the benefits of sunlight? From treating skin conditions to improving mood, sunlight has many benefits. If you live in higher altitudes with little sunlight, a light box may provide some of its mood-boosting benefits. Because excess sun exposure is linked with increased skin cancer risk, don't stay outdoors too long without sunscreen. But what about mooning the sun? What's the healing sun? Oh my god, there's a book on Amazon. The Healing Sun. Sunlight and Health in the 21st Century. Ooh. There's a book. You know she loves a book. I mean, she can't read, but she do love a book.
An amount of sunlight, direct sunlight, is really good for your health. Yep. What is you?
And again, this is not me saying direct sunlight isn't beneficial specifically to vitamin D, but like sure, get out and get your sun, gal, but also wear your sunscreen, drink your water, get your steps in, like eat whole foods, etc.
You get your wisdom teeth taken out? Oh my gosh, good luck. Oh, you're at dialysis, Tracy? Palo, I opened the window a bit. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not dehydrated, consequence.
Perineum sunning. What the hell is that, Lottie?
Medrol? Really, Jessica?
What is that?
We don't have the same meds
What
here.
does
That's
that word mean?
Sitting down does. It hurts so bad. Sitting down is the worst position.
Perineum.
Then standing, then laying. I do try to walk as much as I can around.
What is the perineum? Your perineum is the tiny patch of sensitive skin between your genitals and anus. Alright. And it's also the bottom region of your pelvic cavity. Perineum sunning. Is that what it is? Okay.
The house, believe me.
From Healthline.
I go see Howie. I still take care of the pets, but Salah helps me with the cat. But I take care of Howie. Like, I don't care. I bring him.
Stop. This is an actual Healthline article. People who practice perineum sunning. Would that also be colloquially known as the gooch? No, not gauche. No. Gooch. Double O? Yeah. Gooch, not gooch. Noun, gooch, plural, gooches. Not Gucci. Gooches. Slang for perineum. I was correct. So for those of you who don't know what the perineum is, if I say gooch, it's the same thing. The taint. Yeah. You keep talking.
Like, I have enough strength really to go get his cage, lay out a plastic thing on my bed.
You have a deviated disc, that one, fucking sciatica, nerve damage, diabetic, neuropathy, necrotosis. And you're telling me you're getting up and down and moving a hamster cage around? Lies. In a mere 30 seconds of sunlight on your butthole, you will receive more energy than you would in an entire day being outside with your clothes on, one perineum sunner said in an Instagram video. Others say perineum sunning can stop ki or life force energy, oh dear, leaking from the body, inviting prana or solar energy into the body instead. This is said to result in a number of things, including improved sleep and concentration and increased creativity. Some even say they have a healthier libido, as the technique is said to regulate hormone function in the sex organs. So if you're feeling like your libido's dipping or you just want to get the creative juices flowing, go sun your taint. I love learning on this channel. Why is this a Healthline article? The article should just be, this is nonsense. Please don't sun your gooch. Stop it. Oh, that's great. Could you imagine a burn? Could you imagine? All right, Australians in the chat, I just want you to think of the most horrendous sunburn you've ever felt. I went to the beach a few years ago and I remember, like, I think there's videos of it as well. Like, my neck and shoulders are burnt, like crisp, like blackened, burnt, right? And I remember the shoulders and the neck weren't too bad, but the tops of my feet were so burnt that I remember coming back from the beach and just like rubbing the top of my feet with the bottom of my feet, the biggest mistake of my life. Like the top layer of skin just sloughed away, burnt. Just imagine that on your perineum. That's not good. That's not healthy. That's... Ouch.
Put him down, and I play with him and kiss him and give him his treats and that, but you have to go get dinner. Okay, Golden Girl, enjoy your dinner.
I am always impressed at your knowledge, Lottie, so I was not surprised that you were aware that this was a thing.
Enjoy and have a bite from moi.
Of course we're going to talk about Chantal mooning the sun. Of course this is a like health fad driven by Instagram influencers. I love this.
Avoid sunlight as much as you can. I don't love it either, Teardrop. I like the moon more, but I think, isn't moon in Arabic Amar? Does anyone speak Arabic here?
Oh, Lord.
Thanks, Meowie. I have no wisdom teeth, that's why I'm a moron. Me too, I have none. I remember getting x-rays done before, and they're like, you don't have wisdom teeth. Because I was always wondering, when am I going to get my wisdom teeth, and when am I going to get to have time off of school? But no, wisdom teeth, some people
now
have...
we're back to this nonsense. I don't like it. I want to talk more about perennium sunning. Oh, Lord.
What's going on? Baba ganoush. That's really good too. And there's something called mutabal, which is baba ganoush mixed with tahini. It's so good.
Okay, chat, don't be mad at me, but I think I'm done with Chantal. I can't fucking deal with her anymore. I think we really finished off on a high note there with butthole sewing. Okay, so while we've still got some time, chat, we're moving on to Ambi. I understand Ambi's not everybody's favorite to watch, and if you're out of here, thank you very much for your patience and for hanging out with me. If you'd like to hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. We're catching up on Ambi's 2 most recent uploads. It's 20 minutes worth of content in total, so we'll try to get through it in a smart 45, just depending on how terrible she is. But I think one of these is pretty boring, and I think the other one is a little less boring. But we'll see. Ears for Ambi, everybody. I'm going to get her started, and I'm going to get my ears out. So that's good. Cherry says, taint sunbathing is a good start to my morning. Yeah, imagine just getting 5 solid minutes in, brush your teeth, wash your face, sun your taint. Like, just, what a fabulous way to start the day. Hey, Indy, good to see you. All right, let's go, Ambi.
Makeup, I'm telling you right now, every time I do my eyeliner and I get to this point where it's only the outline, I always want to leave it.
Do you ever watch an Ambi video and think, my God, I've seen this so many times previously, and yet here we are watching it on a new video? I hate it.
And then finish it up, like, do my mascara, put on my lipstick.
Yeah, is tan your taint going to be part of the exit goodbye now? Maybe.
Like, finish up everything else and see, like, how it looks as a whole, because, I don't know, it's, like, kind of cute. So, a random show that I have been really enjoying lately, and I'm telling you it's random, The Floor on Hulu. I
have no idea what that is.
like game shows, if you guys don't know that about me. I do. I feel like some of the newer ones, though, are, like, so cheesy, and I just cannot get into it.
Girl, you gotta get a hobby.
But something about this one is actually, I don't know, kind of nice to watch. So if you guys like game shows...
What's The Floor? Give me the gist of The Floor. Oh my God, Sam, hi. Lovely to see you. Capped at 47 today. Oh, no. At the Forge? No, you don't. I mean, you probably don't need tape tanning. Yeah, we'll... if you go back about 20 minutes, that's where it started. Sorry, Sam. Good to see you. I hope you're cooling off today.
And you like trivia type style, definitely watch it.
Okay, you guys, I'm about to organize my wax melts.
I thought we gave all of these away when we moved. Is she starting a new collection of candles and waxes? The short answer is yes.
I'm sure you're seeing this and you're thinking, wow, that's a lot, but
It is. It is. I think that's a lot. Like, can you not just... I don't know, how many would you have on rotation? Maybe like 3, maybe 4, maybe 7, 1 for every day? This seems like more than 7.
nothing compared to what I had before I moved here.
Okay.
But a lot of these have just like a few in there. So it's like, I need to organize and see which ones like have just a few and then like organize them like that so I can use
She is Smaug. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The floor is so good, Kimber says. Can you give me the gist of what it is?
those over like the full ones. Okay, so these are all the ones that are partially open. So I know to use this
That one's just called Bubbles. How unimaginative.
drawer first. And then
Yankee Candle's really letting down the game on the fun names of things.
these are the
isn't
ones that aren't opened at all.
it? Uh-huh. Work deal.
Okay, you guys, so It is January 25th. I have not done a weigh-in
UK Frostbite, I'm not sure what happened to the candle collection. I feel like it was given away.
since I last did one for you guys. And I remember I was 513.8 after being depressed and not being back on track.
Okay.
I remember it was 513.8 because I went through a depression and I realized that
Did you just say the same sentence twice in slightly different ways? I feel like you did.
I eat really bad when I'm depressed. I just like stop caring. So ever since that has happened, I haven't been able.
Are you maybe like talking to someone about that, or just like self navigating through all of that again? Probably that second one.
Able to find my footing. So I need to
Gotta watch out on that dangling ankle. What a throwback!
find my footing and get back on track.
She's
So
finding her footing! She's finding her footing! On her dangling ankle.
the first step to doing that is stepping on still.
Hello.
Hey, Mud Slicker.
It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
Hey, Beautiful. I agree. I would.
510.4 pounds.
Okay.
510.4. I was expecting it to be a little worse than that, but I've actually lost 3.8 pounds. So it just goes to show that, like, since I've been out of that, like, depression, I have not been eating as bad as I was. So that makes me happy. Y'all, I genuinely do not know what this vlog is. There's
I don't know what this accent is. She sounds different today.
no rhyme or reason. I don't know what I filmed, what I haven't. Right now, I'm currently just trying to find something to...
Hold on. Sorry, it took me a moment. My brain was protecting me. Why are we in a bra? What is going on here? Why are we in a bra? What? Chat? Can someone help me out? Why are we... What are we doing? What's this? Why? Sarah, that's a very good question. Thank you for joining me in asking that. Why are we in a bra? Yeah, I don't... Okay, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be. I'm just questioning why. Why Delilah? And babies!
reason. I don't know what I filmed, what I haven't. Right now, I'm currently just trying to find something to wear. The weather has been, like, rainy in the 40s, 50s. I'm just so...
And we're just... 40s and 50s is pretty cool, right? Like, and we're just standing here in the bathroom, laundry, somewhere. Just rocking a bra with zero context.
so glad it's no longer snowing and icy. That was, like, miserable. So
Again, it's winter, right? Okay, that just adds another layer of what are we doing here?
let me choose something to wear. I will be right back. Okay, I found something to wear.
Oh, good.
Do you guys remember where I wore a dress that was similar to this?
The chest piece, the backwards chest piece.
Where it had this chest piece, and I thought it was supposed to go in the front, but it was actually backwards. Well, don't worry.
Yeah.
This is actually the right way. This was, like, years ago, like 2019.
What a better time. Oh my god. Oh, Ambi.
This is my
The old house. I feel so nostalgic.
try on haul.
I have watched this haul so many times.
So I did a haul about a week ago or so or more of some items that I'm also going to be trying on. So let's do this. So
I don't know what it was, but she was so much less insufferable back then.
here's the dress that I had on.
This is entirely backwards.
Hello.
And I just get mad at Taro dresses not even having the respect and decency towards their clientele to match up a fucking pattern on a dress. Like, it's not that hard, guys. Come on now.
Anyways, outfit of the day. I honestly love my hair. Like,
I think, like, the patterns are a no-go. I think the solid colors work a little bit better from Taro.
this is like the way that I've been wearing my hair constant. I don't know. I feel like it looks better in person. You know what makes me sad? There's like little stains from the washer and dryer. Not happy about that, but you know, it's fine.
Why are there stains from a washer dryer? What are you talking about?
So the only book I've read so far in 2024 is November 9th by Colleen Hoover. I give this a 3 out of 5 stars.
Tell us about it.
I do like Colleen Hoover,
Ambi's book reviews. Better times.
but my favorite is Layla, also Verity, and It Ends With Us. Those are my 3 favorites so far. This one was okay.
Can you give us a synopsis?
There was definitely a shocking twist at the end, though. I will say that.
Oh my god, every time terrible. Speaking of.
Y'all, I'm literally obsessed with these
Feet! Mick, it's feet time!
slippers, and I think I'm gonna get the black pair as well, and I'm gonna surprise my mom and get her a pair, and we're gonna be matching. Okay, I know I'm not
That's cute.
the only one who orders something and forgets what it is. I've ordered a few things lately. So, Amazon, what is in here? Do you guys remember when I stabbed myself with a knife and had to get stitches? I remember. I was about to start crying.
Man, we are really dipping into the archives with all of this historical content.
I stabbed myself.
Oh no, not the avocado pit. Not the avocado hand.
And I've never, like, I get little cuts or whatever, but I was opening an avocado. You guys know that stupid circle that's in an avocado.
It's the seat.
Like, I have never in my life done something like
We
this.
have to go to Walmart and get her some
But I need to eat
gauze and
first.
hand rub it.
Like-
She wants to eat first.
A Band-Aid would have been fine. Oh, good old avocado hand.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wait a day minute. Okay, so I actually just cleaned in the washer and dryer, obviously. I just cleaned my bathroom mat.
She really does need side characters. Ambi's really suffering in the solo content department. And I think that's why probably a lot of people booped out with the wifey stuff as well, just because, like, at least with Beck, there was at least a little bit more to go on. Ambi's just not a solo act.
Because it's a white one. And white tends to get dirty really easily, but it doesn't stain or anything. So I actually got a new bathroom mat. So I'll show you the one I have now versus the new one. But I also got some sheets, but I'm really confused why they're packaged like this. I've never seen anything like it. So this might be weird, but
It doesn't look like a sheet. That looks like a pack of sultanas.
I got sheets for the couch because I do have two friends, very
Careful of that knife, Ambi.
dear
We don't want a sheet hand all of a sudden.
friends to me. They're actually coming
Also, does she not have scissors?
to visit me, and I don't have an extra room. I don't have an extra bed, so they're gonna have to sleep on the couch.
You have two people coming to visit you and stay with you, but you don't have a spare bed, but you do have a couch. Is it a fold-out couch? I'm confusion.
So I was gonna put a sheet down when they're sleeping. Do people do that?
Do people have sheets when they sleep? Yeah, I mean, commonly, I guess, most people, I suppose. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. I have sheets. I have a fitted sheet, and then I have a flat sheet, and then I have a knitted blanket, and then I have a duvet. I feel like a princess when I go to bed.
I don't know. This actually isn't the sheets at all. I thought it was. I forgot that I also ordered gray washcloths. They're actually washcloths. And why it came like this, I'll never know. But wow, these are soft and nice. Why did I think that this was the sheets?
I don't know. You seem pretty foolish in this moment.
I did get the sheets in this same exact color, so I guess that's what I thought. Plus on here, it says the word luxury.
Oh, well, that just means I see the word luxury, I think sheet.
I
Salva, I did tart up the word doona, yes.
thought there were luxury.
Because some people hear me say doona and they're like, what's that? And then I have to explain it's a duvet. Why do you call it a doona? It's just Australian. It's just easier.
Sheets, but I guess these are luxury washcloths. Okay, never mind then. So where are the sheets? Because they ain't in this box.
Probably in another box that hasn't been delivered yet.
Okay, I guess they're gonna be here tomorrow or something.
Sure,
My
yeah.
friends aren't actually coming for like another week, but the fact that they're coming to
Can we, Ambi, I don't ask much, but can we get your friends at least, like, they don't have to be fully on camera, but can we just get them interacting? Maybe just, like, voices, a conversation. I don't need to see these people. I just hope to God they can add something to this.
visit me? Oh my god.
Oh my God.
We have all been through so much. They have literally seen me at my worst.
Uh-huh. Is
They're-
that now?
For me, through so many situations. And I just never imagined that
Do you want to name the situation so we can start to put a timeline together as to who these people are?
they would like
Because I'm assuming it's not anyone we know previously, right?
come visit me because I live so far away from them. Oh my god,
Tart up your dooness.
it's just so sweet. Okay, let's go get my bathroom mat out of the dryer.
Oh, thank God. How could I live without knowing where that bathroom mat ended up?
Okay, so this is the one I have now.
I think I hate Ambi's like clean with me's and stuff. I think I hate it.
Which is white.
I feel like she should go to TikTok and fall into like, surely there's like laundry talk or something she'd fit in with all this content?
Very, very nice white.
Okay, so that's the one that I've always had. Just goes right there.
But the new one, oh, I'm so excited.
Oh my god, chat, we're getting excited about a bath mat. Fuck. I now understand why Mr. Snowflake finished the season of Shaped by the Algorithm. I now understand, because there's no point in going on. We're at getting excited about bath mats level of content. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Bad news bears.
Yes.
Oh, casino bays? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe this is the friend with the nose ring who followed her to the piercing shop? No. The friend who showed up. The friend of the friend who showed up at the piercing shop. Just coincidentally. Maybe it's them.
All right, I'm gonna put this one down. Oh, you guys can literally see what it says.
It says get naked.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this one down instead. Oh, I'm obsessed.
It says get naked. I think it's
Okay, I'm convinced that the friends who are coming over are potentials for Ambi's next relationship.
so
That screams I'm quirky but also a little bit sexy.
freaking adorable. I love it. So I'm not going to get rid of this one by no means,
Right.
but it's definitely going to be put away for a bit because this one's going to stay out.
For your guests, excellent. Courtney, I'm not wrong though. Oh, what is this? Oh, nails.
Okay, you guys, so it's about that time where I get my nails done. They've grown
It's about damn time.
out so much. So here is before. Here is my after.
That's a lot of nail. That thumb is a lot of nail. I feel like this is a good opportunity to, like, you know, bejazzle it up. If you're going to go for such a bold statement, Barbie-inspired color, I suppose. I don't know. Where's the bling? Where's the decoration? I mean, this is fine. That's fine. It's whatever. It's just, if I had nails, I would choose differently.
Look at that pretty pink.
I didn't mind the matte black. I think that's a kind of classic look. I guess this is too. Okay.
Oh, don't mind the siren.
Yeah, a couple of gems. I'm very much inspired. Remember Chantel's nail tech who hated her in Canada? Remember just before she went to Kuwait, she got the autumn sampler. If you all haven't seen the autumn sampler nails, you're missing out. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it. We've collectively all seen it. But Zam, if they weren't some fucking ugly nails.
Everyone's okay.
But I think Ambi's nail tech probably likes her.
Okay, you guys, so I got another package from Amazon today, so let's open it.
Oh, is it these the sheets?
Look at this cute little baby right here. Okay, so it looks like my sheets came
Right.
in this package. And then over here are these slippers for me and my mom. We have matching ones.
Yeah.
It's literally just the white slippers, but they're black. And the smiley face is on there as well. So that is
Why'd she get king sheets for a sofa? That's confusing. Again, I have to ask if the sofa pulls out.
my little haul.
Guys, this has got to be the funniest clip I've seen on YouTube in a long time. And if you know, you know, then you know, you know. But this,
Then you know.
I just got done laughing for a good solid 10 minutes. So thank you. That was funny. That was good stuff.
No one said I'm ripped.
There are actual sofa covers. Well, yeah, that's why I'm confused. She got a set of king sheets. What's she planning to do with that?
I'm out of here.
Okay, bye. I think I understand the context of all of that. Very good. That was very pulpy syntax coded when Chantel said she didn't have a sweet tooth. Memories.
Y'all, it happened. I'm now sporting the black pair. I love these. They're so cute and comfy. Y'all, it might be time that I clean my mirror.
She was laughing for 10 minutes about that clip, which without a lot of context seems excessive. Then again, I mean, I was laughing for 10 minutes about perineum sunning. So different strokes, I guess.
All right, sweeties, you have to get off the bed.
Mom's
Oh,
cleaning the
Twinkie.
bedding today.
Oh, you...
So I just tried this Starbucks Frappuccino, chilled coffee drink, and caramel. Normally I get the vanilla. This
No.
is not worth 300 calories, and this was almost
And all of it in carbohydrates. Probably just straight up sugars.
$5. $5 for this guy.
Okay, guys, so I just got
That sucked.
home and someone sent me a picture of someone seeing me at the laundromat and like taking a picture.
So I don't understand the timeline of this necessarily, but it does seem to have all happened very quickly. I saw a brief, like, in my doom scroll, I saw a brief conversation about it, but I guess I'll get it from Ambi's point of view and try to put it together.
And posting it online. So I get recognized a lot in public. I do have a smaller channel, but I really think since so many other channels also talk about me, that I'm recognized from also other channels. So yeah, it's just something that happens.
God, these are just a whole boatload of words being mashed together.
And something that also happens is like people taking photos with
Oh, you've still got your fairy hair. Work, diva.
me or of me without my knowledge. And it doesn't bother me as long as it's not like a stalker situation. Like,
Right.
if you see me in public and you're too shy to come up to me, but you want to take a photo of me,
Okay.
I really don't care. I
Okay, she doesn't care. No.
don't. I love when you guys come up to me and want to take a picture with me. You guys are always like literally so amazing, but it's always the people who take a photo of me without coming up to me. Those are the ones that are always like the haters, I think, because it's always something like rude.
To be fair, like, if I saw Ambi in the wild, I don't know. I have for me personally, I think it's just polite to let people know when they're like in the camera or if you're taking a photo of them. I'm not hating on anybody for taking photos without other people's consent. But just for me, I go out of my way not to get people in camera, but I guess that's just me. And that's fine, whatever. That's some people, and it's not other people. It's not a big deal. No one's fighting. But I do think about all of the times that Ambi has gotten people in on her vlogs, and understanding that the majority of those people like probably either weren't aware or weren't public figures and all of that stuff. But yeah, anyway, Ambi, you continue.
Is said about the photo when it's posted or whatever. So like, I don't know who posted it. I don't care who posted it, but a lot of
Right.
people are seeing it and people are like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize Amberlynn was this big. You guys, I've been telling you from the jump that I am over 500 pounds. I have shown my body
Thank you, Lottie.
multiple times on camera, hundreds of times on camera. I am big. Like, it's something that I know. It's something that's obvious to me. But y'all, seeing that photo was also like,
I think it was probably pretty confronting, like remembering when Eric and Ricky, or usually Eric, would like accidentally get like Ambi in the background, or Ambi, like there's that specific scene where Ambi's outside sitting on the back like porch space without her shoes on and like kicking her feet around. And in all honesty, as someone who has absolutely no idea about psychology or is not a professional in any regard, I think that other people taking photos or video of Ambi is really quite confronting, because she's as I've spoken about pretty frequently in the past, I think Ambi's very much on the ignorance is bliss train. It's kind of like, if you don't acknowledge a problem, if you don't acknowledge something that you don't like, it doesn't exist and you don't have to. Like, I spoke about my own like relationship with the way that I looked. Like, I spent like at least 2 years, I think, avoiding mirrors and reflective surfaces, and it sounds really sad, but it's just kind of what you do when you are avoiding something that is very hard to avoid. It is just wild to me that Ambi films herself, and I guess that's probably a bigger discussion about like how Ambi sees herself in her own vlogs and her own content versus like other people's, which I think is really like specific, and it'd be really interesting to understand how the brain does all of that, because obviously she's not avoiding her own like image, but outside of her control, she does seem to be quite awkward with it.
it was kind of hard for me to see, because it's like, it's not an angle that I see of myself, like, if ever, you know, like I'm sitting down in the laundromat, and it's like, while I'm sitting there, like, I know that I'm bigger. Like, that's obviously something that is in my head all the time, but I don't realize like what I look like as I'm sitting there, like, until I see a photo like that. So I think this is one of them situations where it's like, I'm glad I saw this photo, because it kind of lights a fire under me, because it's like, I don't want to like look like that anymore. And
yeah, I mean, and she's showing it here, and also there are 2 other people in the background. Hi. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she doesn't see herself in that angle specifically or that light very often. But it is something to say, like, sitting in a laundromat, there are lots of reflective surfaces. Like, I think you'd have to very much be avoidant to not catch your own reflection out in the world. And as someone who actively tried to avoid their own reflection, I understand where she's coming from. I don't understand how she films herself every other day, every other week, and can be that avoidant in terms of what she looks like. I think that this is a little bit of a red herring, a little bit of not false outrage, but perhaps just a false talking point. But that would take a professional to unpack.
That's okay for me to say about myself, but like to see and hear like all the fat shaming around that photo is just like
I was on vampire trial for 2 years, exactly, Fanta.
no, it hurts because it's just like being picked apart, like what you look like. It's just like, dang, really? Is that like society?
No, it's not. We don't. I mean, we do live in a society, Ambi, but like, let's say it with a hint of irony here. Let's call a spade a spade. People who don't like you and people who criticize you on the internet, there are many and they are varied. There are also many and varied people on the internet who support you. And that's okay because everybody's different. Once again, I'm not telling anybody what to think or how to feel. I could give a hoot what you look like. Ambi, I've honestly got more to talk about if you're talking about fucking crimping your hair or an outfit of the day or some ugly earrings or whatever. But you shouldn't take any of that personal because you are a content creator on the internet and ultimately you have to be okay with the criticism. What you should be actively working on is like not seeking out that criticism, I suppose. And, you know, it is unrealistic to expect nobody on the internet to ever have anything critical to say about you as a content creator. Like, we don't exist in hug boxes. We exist on a platform that everybody has access to say whatever the hell they want. And it can be hateful, and it can be constructive, and it can be mean, and it can be nice. Like, it can be all of the shades of the rainbow. But, you know, as an individual who's a content creator, you kind of have to just swing with it all or build barriers and avoid it. I don't necessarily like this argument of, is that like, she'll say it. Let her say it and I'll say my piece.
Part, like what you look like, it's just like, dang, really? Is that like society? Like, is that humanity? Like, is that really how we're gonna be like as adults and stuff? I know there's a lot of probably teenagers doing it too, but like adults, like I just feel like we're better than that. Y'all, I'm actually getting ready to go take a shower and then get in bed, but I sent my mom that picture. And she was like, why do you look so sad? And I was like, I don't know. Genuinely, I don't. Because I'm like happy and I was feeling happy.
That's another thing. And I think that would be worth a talking point with a professional from Ambi's perspective. She's been doing this for 10 years and she's a content creator. And whether or not she says this is her real personality or if it's an act or whatever, I think it's probably a mix. But whether or not it's a healthy mix is something for someone else to unpack. Like, maybe Ambi really is quite miserable when she hasn't got a camera stuffed in her face. And that's not up to the audience to unpack. Like, that's for her.
Like, while at the laundromat. So then I started thinking, I don't have resting bitch face. I have resting sad face when I'm not even sad. That's so unfair. So yeah, I have to go wash this hair.
Exactly.
I do want to say for this week, I am going to do like a different type of schedule and just see how it works for me. It's Monday for you guys. It's like a weekly vlog. And then Wednesday, I think I'm going to do like a Wednesday weigh-in. And then Friday, like a what I ate today type situation.
Okay, so we're returning to content schedules from like 2 years ago. Good. Jasmine, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Jasmine says she literally just got done laughing at your mama mocking FFG's looks, right? Yeah, that seems to be the context of it all. I mean, Ambi is nothing if not hypocritical. Yeah. We live in a society. But she was laughing for 10 minutes. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat.
And I remember I did that schedule for a little bit a couple years ago and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to give it a go again. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what I like, what I want to do. I just have so much freedom with my channel that it's just like I can't make up my mind. Anyways, I'm going to go though. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. On to the next one. Chat, we've got one more. Let's do it. Let's see how Ambi's feeling. This one's labeled, "This isn't okay," and going back on ozempic, ? Weigh in. So this is the weigh-in Wednesday from today.
Hello. Welcome to a new video, you guys. So today is
weigh-in. Oh, hello, Alex. I'm just realizing that I'm super loud and she's super quiet. My apologies, chat.
Wednesday. I mean, every day is weigh-in Wednesday, girl.
So hello. So I figured, why not do like a Wednesday weigh-in? I know those
Why not? Work, diva. I love all of this editing that we're getting.
are really
Clickbait? Do you mean the ozempic? Yes.
enjoyed on my channel, because when I do just like my weigh-ins and my vlog, I don't really talk much about my weight or how I'm feeling or anything like that, because my vlogs are so focused on just like other things.
Oh, she's not on screen. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm such an idiot. My bad. Sorry. Here, we'll start again.
Hello. Welcome to a new video, you guys. So today is
Weigh-in Wednesday. I mean,
We just went podcast mode. It's fine.
every day is weigh-in Wednesday, girl.
So hello. So I figured, why not do like a Wednesday weigh-in? I know those are really enjoyed on my channel,
Professional
because when I
YouTuber.
do just like my weigh-ins and my vlog, I don't really
Morning,
talk
juice
much
box.
about my weight or how I'm feeling or anything like that.
That's a lie. Your Monday vlog literally had a weigh-in and you telling us how you were feeling in that week, that you were saying you were depressed when you're at 5:13 and that you were feeling a little bit better and you're suddenly at 5:10. What are you talking about? Why do you waffle?
Weigh-ins and my vlog, I don't really talk much about my weight or how I'm feeling.
In your vlogs? Yes, you do.
Or-
You literally just watched it. Yes, you do. Why do you gaslight us like this?
Or anything like that, because my vlogs are so focused on just like other things. So when I actually do like a dedicated weigh-in video, I know people enjoy those because they like to watch them. So my hair's super frizzy today. Sorry, change of topic, because I did not straighten
I didn't ask.
my hair. So this is what it looks like when it is not straight.
Uh-huh.
Super frizzy, not my favorite. My hair has changed texture. That's just something that like I kind of struggle with, because my hair used to be beautiful and now it's only beautiful when I make it beautiful, aka straighten it or put waves in it. So it's just naturally not beautiful anymore. But I didn't
The struggle is real. The struggle rather is real. Really real. And also I see we're wearing the glitter from yesterday. Or is this the same day? Who knows?
feel like putting heat in it. Anyways, I'm rambling. So when I
Why don't you put product in it? Wait, what happened to the dry shampoo? Is that era gone? Are we out of the dry shampoo era?
do my weigh-ins, I do like to answer some of your guys' questions just so I have topics to talk about, or really topics that you guys are curious about. So I picked 3 questions. Let's get into it. So the first one is, do you feel insecure since that photo was taken of you in public? So I'm glad I got this question, because before I even answer that question, I found out
She just answered that question in the previous vlog. When did the Q&A come into this? I thought we were talking about weight today. Oh my god.
about the photo the night that I was at the laundromat.
Right.
But then the next day, I found out that the person actually took a video of me.
Okay, is this like a Twitter thing? Is this, where's she finding this out? Who's telling her?
So
What is going on?
just like when I said I was okay with the photo being taken,
The struggle is very real. Thank you, Mick.
I would have totally been okay with like
Q and wait. Stop.
a real quick video, but I'm not okay with what I actually saw.
Okay. I'm confused. That's not the same shirt. Is that not the same shirt? Also, Ambi's wearing her mum's slippers. Am I being gaslit? Hold on.
So what you guys are currently looking at is someone walking insanely close to me, like an inch away from me, filming my butt. I
Okay,
feel
guys.
very unsafe when I see that. So take me out of the picture, take me out of the situation, take out your bias. If you saw someone filming someone's
hear, like, all
butt
the
in public, you wouldn't be okay with that. I feel like that's alarming. I feel like that's weird. That's strange, especially because like how close they got.
Okay, no, sorry, I'm mistaken. She was indeed wearing the burgundy. So yeah, that happened. Look, again, this is why for me, I'm not a big fan on getting other people on camera. I don't like without their knowledge or consent. I think that, yeah. Anyway, you talk. Sorry, I got distracted.
To me, like that's not okay in my opinion. Like I know that I'm very disliked by a large portion of you, but I know there's like a larger portion of you where I have seen you guys stick up for me surrounding this, and I feel like it's like a bigger thing.
I think for me as well, it's very much the different reality kind of thing, you know? Like, I presume I will never have the opportunity to run into Amberlynn in my reality, and that's exactly how I like it. I just want to watch my stories.
It's not the fact that it was me, it's just the fact that like it's scary out there for women already. So like it just makes me feel more uneasy, and it kind of just like opens up a bigger topic than just like, oh, there's a video of Amberlynn out there. Like no, like women need to feel safe, and we're just not Okay, I can like rant
Yeah,
forever.
and I think everybody does need to feel safe. Like, I guess this is the other, like, the other side of all of this. Oh, I don't know. I personally, I don't think that had any malicious intent, but who's to say? I have no idea.
About that, but let's not do that. Let's do the next question.
Hello, editing Lynn here.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Lottie. Like, yeah, I don't know if there was any malicious intent there, but I definitely think I think that everybody has a right to personal space and privacy, whether or not you're in public. And for me, like, we all have our own lines in the sand, our own boundaries, our own whatever. Yeah, it's giving, like, it's, you know, obviously not knowing the individual or what their intent or anything was, but it just reminds me of instances like with Chantel specifically, because they're more common, I suppose. Like Nadia rocking up at the Arby's, like, drive-in, like, just, I don't know, just the real life stuff isn't for me. It always gives me a bit of, like, oh no feeling. Yeah. I don't really, I don't know. For me, it's all about the content that these people choose to put out, not necessarily what their, like, real world looks like, because that tends to be a little less interesting.
I forgot to answer the question. I realized that while I was editing, so I'm going to do that now. But the photo taken of me
Also, she's loud now, sorry.
didn't make me more or less insecure than I already have been. But I will say I am in an era in my life where I am
Not the eras.
becoming less insecure and I'm becoming more confident and I am loving myself more. So this is an era where I'm just learning to love myself and
We've heard this a million times, just in case you're new to Ambi.
I'm just learning more about myself. And honestly, I'm really enjoying the process.
Would you go back on Ozempic? So that is an easy yes. I totally would. But Ozempic is over $1,000 a month,
Yikes.
and that's only for the 2.4 milligrams. I know my
Yikes.
insurance.
I do not know a damn thing about insurance or medical care in the States. But yikes, that's expensive. Especially considering it's a medication specifically designed to assist diabetics. That's wild.
Doesn't cover it or anything like that. So if my insurance covered it, if I got approved by like a new primary care doctor that I need to get here in Oklahoma, then I'm
Okay, so confirming we haven't got a healthcare team in Oklahoma whatsoever. We haven't got a primary care physician. No GP yet. How long have we been in Oklahoma? Since December? November. They broke up in July and it was 4 months. July, August, September, October. November! Nice. Math.
I would totally give it another shot. Last question is, what's your current hyperfixation food?
That's weird. Why would you say you'd give it another shot when you said you quit Ozempic because of, don't tell me, chat, gallstones? Was that the reason we quit Ozempic last time? I think it was gallstones, gallbladder issues. Sludge. Was it sludge in the gallbladder? I think so. Yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting, but you'd give it another try? That's weird, considering you quit it because of the gall.
So if my insurance covered it,
Gallstones. Rapid weight loss. Gallstones. Got it.
if I got approved by like a new primary care doctor that I need to get here in Oklahoma, then I would totally give it another shot. Last question is,
That seems so weird to say. Did she forget her story? I think she forgot her story.
what's your
Is
current
she forgetting her stories?
hyperfixation
I think she's forgetting her stories.
food? So I chose this because I get hyperfixations a lot.
I'm going to need to find the definition of that word.
Whether that be people, activities, hobbies. My current hyperfixation, which is so weird because I feel like the
Hyperfixation is the immense focus on one person, activity, or object and excluding or ignoring everything else. Hyperfixation involves complete dedication and absorption on a single task where anything beyond that task is tuned out. It's from tophat.com. Interesting. Okay.
hyperfixations are usually something that makes sense. Like, most favorite hyperfixation is when I get super like addicted to seafood boils. So good. But my current one is
A hyperfixation on a seafood boil would mean you'd eat nothing but seafood boils until the end of that hyperfixation. Is that how that would work? Is Zambi out here eating seafood boils for 3 meals a day? Asking questions. I'm unaware.
is hard-boiled eggs. I know that's like so weird, but like my favorite thing is to have a hard-boiled egg, pour just a little bit of salt on top, and it's just like, who made you? Why are you so good?
Again, are you just eating hard-boiled eggs, or is it... Yes. Okay.
Like, it's so weird, right? Like,
are you just like interested, or you're enjoying things in that moment? Does everything have to be to the severe extreme? No? Okay.
but it is what it is. It tastes good to me. Okay,
Great. You like eggs and salt. Classic combination. Me too, gal.
so now let's get into the weigh-in. So I'm looking at the stuff in my little notebook, by the way, because so many numbers and your girl's memory is not the greatest. Okay, so on January 1st, I was 515.8. Last week, I was 510.4. And today, I was... Hello, guys. It is January 31st.
Now the shower's running. Good.
So I'm going to do my
More
weigh-in.
audio.
I do have my shower running because I'm letting the water get hot. It takes a few minutes. So while waiting, I want to do my weigh-in real quick. So hopefully you guys can hear it over the water. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
I can barely hear anything.
Hello.
Hello.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
508.8 pounds.
508.8. So that means I'm down from the last time. So 508.8 means I am down 1.6, which means in this whole month, I'm only down 7 pounds. You know,
Okay. Right. 7 pounds, which is like 3.3 kilos or something. Okay.
after I say the word only down 7 pounds, I kind of take that back. I am down 7 pounds, and I'm going to be happy with that. It's very Amberlynn coded to just like gain weight. So the fact that
I'm going to have those numbers laid out in front of me.
I lost is yay.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. But I don't know, gal. Like, are you taking this seriously? I've got a feeling maybe you're not.
So what I've been doing is just like eating less, but I haven't been like trying super hard. I've been just like slowly taking away like,
Ambi, again, isn't it your maintenance goal is like, your maintenance intake is like 3,000 calories or 2,700 calories, right? I would so enjoy if you actually kept a diary or a log of what you consumed, because that's kind of, it's very much one of those confronting elements. Again, you know, we spoke about Ambi possibly avoiding reflections or only really seeing herself in her content and not in the real world, which is very possible. I don't understand it, but maybe very possible. I would be so interested if Ambi like had just written a food journal, even for a week or a month, whatever, and actually sat down and saw laid out in front of her like what her intake was. Because I think, like, gal, none of this makes sense.
well, I don't need that extra snack and things like that. So I think for this week, I'm going to continue doing the same thing, but maybe try a little harder. And I also want to cook a little bit more. I do have friends coming this week, so I'm not sure like the dynamic with that and like what we're going to be doing exactly, but I do want to like make a point to like cook a little bit more, cook more food at home and things like that. So anyway.
I thought you were telling us you were cooking all of your food at home, literally like 2 weeks ago. What happened?
Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video.
I
and I'll
did
see you in the
not.
next one. Bye.
Okay, bye, Ambi. Wow, wild. Cooking videos with Ambi incoming. I hope so. All right, chat. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous day. Please make sure that you wear your sunscreen, drink your water, get your steps in, hug a loved one, and tan your taint. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely, and I've been Holby. I'm going to go now, so I'll say goodnight, and I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.